All right, welcome in everybody. Thanks a lot for being here on this Friday night. Merry Christmas, ho, ho, ho to everybody out there. Hope everybody got exactly what Santa brought you. Not what you wanted, just what you got. I got a big lump of coal and some hassling people here with me tonight. As always, we've got with us the philanthropist, the lady who only comes on here to hang out with us, Pours, Gutters Pub. How you doing tonight there, Gutters?
I'm doing good, loving the holidays, and had an awesome Christmas, so I can't wait to get this live rolling.
Oh, yeah, this should be interesting. I don't quite know what to think about it. We got a little bit of a surprise for all you guys tonight, but we'll see that in a second. As always, we've got LW, the mouth of Houston. How you doing tonight there, LW?
Yo, I hope everybody had a happy Christmas and just ready to go here. Another Christmas in the books. Fun with the kids. It was awesome. Looking forward to tonight.
All right, and with us, as always, as well, we've got the country music sensation, recording artist, KJ. How you doing tonight, KJ?
Hey, guys. What is up? I hope everyone had a Merry Christmas, and I'm super excited about this show tonight. So let's have some fun. Woot woot!
Well, we got that woot woot. Well, everybody sit back for a second. Let me see who we got coming in here all ready to hang out with us. We've got coming in Karen from HR. Good to see you, Karen. We got Dispatch Center. Good to see you, Dispatch. Hope you had a Merry Christmas, brother. Matt Dummett in here. We got Gumby. John Kaplan in here. Guaco Loca in here. Good to see you. Slap Happy coming in here as well. We've got Sun Chaser. Good to see you, Jesse. Let's see who else we already got coming in here. Anyway Song, good to see you. Anyway Song, we got Courtney in here. Good to see you, Courtney. Nate the Great, what's up? I hope Santa Claus is good to you, Nate. Let's see, Mick Lovin, good to see you, brother. Let's see, we got also KJ hanging out in the chat, always doing that when she should be working. We've got Flatty in here. Good to see you, Flatty. Wanda E, what's up, Wanda E? Let's see, we got Andy Heinrich, the Anonymous coming in here. We got California Ford. May, what is this one? Make Funny. I like that, Make Funny. Good to see you, Make Funny. We got Ann Howcroft. That always hard to say for me for some crazy reason. But yeah, we're going to get this thing kicked off here in a second. We got a couple extra special guests on here tonight as well. So sit back, everybody. Please make sure you hit that thumbs up button. No matter if you're watching on X, if you're watching on LW's channel, Gutters Pub channel, or over here on Traveling Fools. Either way, we love having each and every one of you here. Please make sure you hit that thumbs up button. It does help the stream get out there to wonderful people just like yourself. We're going to let this play for a second longer and get this shit show started.
Listening to the ASN.
Off to a dandy start. What is going on, everybody? As you can see, I've got some wonderful people here joining in along with us tonight. We've got KJ sitting right here next to me right now, coming in from the Magic City Lounge right here with us. We've also got a couple friends of ours that wanted to pop in and talk some conspiracies with us as well. Joke around and have fun. We've got Chris right here. What's going on, Chris? How you doing?
How you doing, man? Chris?
he's a jive talker. And right next to him, we've got Randy down here as well. How you doing, Randy?
Good. What's going on, guys?
All right. Yeah, we've got a lot of fun stuff to get to. LW, you know, we got that question we always like to ask to new people that come on our podcast, right?
Yes. Do you guys believe we landed on the moon?
So, Chris, you go first on that one.
No, we did not land on the moon.
Now, why don't you think we landed on the moon?
There's many reasons, but the first one, we can make a phone call from moon to Earth with no interruptions. 1969, I can't do it from here to Atlanta. Yeah, no.
All right, Randy, what do you think about that, Randy? What's your take on that question?
I'm going to have to say no. We never made it there. We still can't make it there.
All right, look at that. You know, KJ, when she first started coming on here, she could have sworn up and down that yes, of course we would have landed on the moon. But I think she's almost changed her mind a little bit now. So
Yeah, I was, well, I mean, you know, the thought for me is like amazing. Imagine sitting there watching that back in the day and being like, oh, yay, magical. And then now I'm like, oh, them sons of bitches. It might not have happened. That's freaking jacked.
they might have tricked us. They might have tricked us just a little bit. Yeah, so we're kind of doing just open topics tonight. We're going to talk about, Lord knows what we will talk about. I don't even know what we're going to talk about, to be honest, but we're going to talk about some fun stuff. LW, how was your Christmas? Your kids get everything they wanted?
Oh yeah, it was a great Christmas. One of the best ones in a while, for sure. My daughter, she was bragging yesterday because so far, I think yesterday that was her 4th Christmas party, and I think tomorrow she has her 5th, so she's pretty stoked about that.
Dang.
5 parties
Popular.
getting presents. She's kind of ruling Christmas this year.
Nice.
I remember, like, being a kid, Christmas was a lot more fun because you get stuff, not just have to, you know. And the older you get, you just kind of get bills. Yeah, you know, it's, what are you going to buy me? It's like I've told all my siblings, do not buy me a Christmas present because I am not buying you a Christmas present. And the last thing I want is another one of them damn knickknacks from the Walmart section of that. You know, those gifts that they try to give you, and it's all just these stupid little things that nobody really wants, and then you just end up in a pile of it.
Well, this was the first year I actually, like, because sometimes we have so many family members, like, it's hard for, but this year I did. Like, all the nieces and all the grand nieces and nephews, and this year, like, I wanted to do that, and it was good. That won't happen every year, but it was fun. I love that. And as you get older, yeah, it's not, you know, it's like someone will ask me, what do you want for Christmas? I'm like, I don't need anything, but just time spent.
Yeah, I need another one of those dartboards for my desk. You know, or one of those stupid knickknacks that nobody really wants. And it's like, oh, here, I got you this. Oh, you were really thinking of me when you got that, weren't you? It's like, thank you very much. Yeah, that's exactly what I needed. You know, this little trinket that doesn't work.
Right.
I think I have 5 popcorn makers in my closet.
Oh,
That's
like
why
that.
we do
Gift
gift
that
store. You
shit.
guys don't know how to do it right.
You gotta
you're
re-gift.
doing it all wrong.
I'm okay with regifting, and I'm okay with accepting a regift. I'm okay.
Well,
with
send me your address. You'll get 4 of these son of bitches.
I'll take one. Actually, I have one. I'm just kidding.
Right. Yeah, she gave me her other one for Christmas last year. I'm like, thanks a lot, KJ. Thanks a lot. Now I've got 3 of them. It's like these damn popcorn makers. We had to dump off an ice cream maker recently. I don't know who the sucker was that got that.
Oh man, what a sucker!
Yeah, that was you. Yeah, so we hope everybody out there watching, we hope you had a Merry Christmas as well. This is our last show before New Year's, so that's going to be kind of crazy. 2026, and we just had 3-Eye Atlas go by too. Any of you guys, did you follow 3-Eye Atlas at all? No.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
It's cool. Explain. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
some
didn't
people,
either.
it's like the first interstellar object we've had here in, I guess, the longest time. And it was giving off like radio signals and stuff like that as it was approaching. Some people were saying it was like an alien spaceship. There were people going nuts on the internet over it. You know, the whole, end of times, the whole, we're about to get invaded by aliens. I don't think any of that happened because we're still here and I haven't seen Mork and Mindy yet. Or Alf.
Nano.
Right, exactly. None of that nanu stuff. But it was pretty cool to follow. LW, have you still been following that or no?
No, I've kind of lost interest with it.
Yeah, it got kind of boring.
Yeah, I think they just kind of stopped talking about it, too. I think you have to kind of really look for it.
Yeah, I would like to see the pictures that have come out lately, but to be honest, I kind of forgot about it, too. It was interesting. After the whole James debacle, though, I kind of got sick of talking about, foreign objects and stuff like that. I know KJ's still dreaming about the object, but
Yeah. No.
her and Gutters,
Sorry.
but yeah. It was, we had
I
this.
got my own rabbit.
Oh, God, let's not even talk about that. Oh, no.
That's all I'm gonna say about that.
Oh, geez.
Anyway.
Off to a dandy start.
Dandy start.
I mean, that's all I said.
So here we go. Let's talk to Chris for a second here. So Chris, you follow a lot of things and look into a lot of that stuff. Like, what is your favorite kind of conspiracy things that you like to? I know you like to talk about the Anunnaki and stuff like that sometimes.
Well, the Anunnaki, the Nephilim, things of that nature. flat Earth, the moon landing, which didn't happen. There's a few things out there that, are good to look into.
So, what about the flat Earth thing? Fascinates me, and I really don't know too much about it. Just to be honest, what explain that concept if you can a little bit. I really am curious on that one.
Well, the concept is it's flat. It's not a spherical ball, spinning around 1,000 miles an hour. We're just on a flat, stationary planet. It's not cruising around through space at 1,000,000 miles an hour in a galaxy, with all the other planets. It's just flat, stationary.
So do you really buy into that? I mean, is that something you really believe?
It is. You look at the sky. I mean, North Star never changes. For thousands of years, it's been in the same spot. Doesn't rotate, doesn't leave. And everyone knows if there's too many moving parts, something's going to break somewhere, and it's always there.
What do you think about that, Randy? Now, let's hear your take on this flat Earth thing.
Well, I'm leaning on that it is a flat Earth. I always thought it was round, but I'm kind of leaning that it might be flat. I mean, I think, for instance, if you have a laser, if the world was a circle, a laser never moves. It goes straight, doesn't bend. It's light. So if you shot a laser and it's a circle, eventually that laser comes off the planet. It's almost like if you ever do any surveying work and you're shooting a beam of light to do a survey of a measurement on our Earth, it picks it up, 2-3 miles away or even further. But if it was round, it would eventually go off the curvature of the Earth, but it doesn't on a flat surface. So right now we can pick up a laser. That beam will keep going like over water. It's going to go straight, same level over water, and land till it hits something on the other side. Whereas if it was round, it wouldn't.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I've never been able to buy into that, me personally. But I do like the any kind of thought about anything interesting like that. I do like to hear about. Yeah. I mean, what's some other compelling arguments there, like that you could come up with to support that idea?
Yeah, the 7 Mile Bridge. There'd be such a drop in that because every square mile would be an 8-inch drop, and there's not an 8-inch drop. And it's not taken in for construction purposes at all. So that's a good theory right there.
I don't know how that one would work. Yeah, I don't, some of that stuff, it's hard to put your mind around and wrap your mind around things like that. What do you think, KJ?
Well, the thought process for me is that we have pictures from space.
CGI.
Come on.
Well, and you got to think
Robert
about
Simmons, NASA, admits it.
Think about a top. When you spin a top, the closer to the point, the faster it's spinning around. Okay. The further out it goes, the slower it's going. Mm-hmm. So if you were flying, if you took off in a jet, depending on the altitude you go, would be according to that, the faster or slower you'd get to your destination. Mm-hmm. And or how do you even, if it's spinning at 4,000, what is it, 4,000 miles?
It's 1,000 miles an hour.
1,000 miles an hour. How are you, which is not. I mean, imagine jumping out of a plane. If it's going 1,000 miles an hour, you're not going to land right where you want to land. You're going to be landing someplace else.
Yeah.
What do you think, KJ?
I mean, what do you think?
Well,
actually?
I mean, I think there's a lot of scientific. I mean, I think once you're flying in that, you would be in the gravity. I don't know the exact how you would explain it, but I mean, wouldn't you already be in that gravitational pull and in that hole with the atmosphere and all that? I mean, don't you?
Right, you're moving
kind of
with
like
it.
when you're riding in the back of a truck and you jump up. You don't all of a sudden necessarily just fly, 60, you're not, because you are already moving at 60 miles an hour. If you jump up and down, yeah, sure, you're going to land an inch behind it because of wind resistance, but you are moving at 60 miles an hour. as well as the truck is at that point. I mean, they're, you know what I'm saying?
Well,
I know what you're saying.
but if it was flat, you'd eventually get to the end. But because it's round,
There is the end, and we've been to it. It's Antarctica.
no.
So do you believe in the ice wall?
300-foot wall, yes.
Oh man, I want to see that ice wall. It's like so you like the whole, like, what do you think about what was it, Admiral Byrd?
Admiral Byrd.
Yeah, wasn't he the first one well, not the first one, but the first American, I guess, to go there, or the first expedition?
First expedition they did was back in the 40s.
And do you believe, like, what do you believe their purpose was going there? Do you think it was to find the old Nazi things, or to check out the what kind of bases they had, or do you think it was UFOs, or do you think
He went to the North Pole first and discovered the hole. He went up there first, and then he went down to Antarctica. So he was just trying to figure out, well, what the rumors were going on with it.
And what do you think he found?
Well, they said he found a diary, who his stepson did or something, but it's a little, that's a little questionable. Saying they found a whole another realm that was green, like dinosaurs were roaming around, and I don't agree with all that. Like, center of the earth type thing. I don't.
Okay, so you're not going with a hollow Earth.
No,
just a flat one.
it's a flat one.
Yeah, it's hard to be hollow when it's flat, right?
Yeah,
It's interesting. I've never had this conversation.
What do you think, LW?
Well, I mean, I think it's round, but I see how flat earthers get there. They get, I see a lot of the points, but you made a good one about how we're kind of moving with it due to gravity and all that stuff, but the truck theory. But I see how they get there because so much stuff with NASA is, nonsense.
Well, right. I mean, it's they self-admit, like, every image that NASA sends us is a enhanced image. I mean, they never send us a raw picture of anything. It's always how do they do them, LW? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Well, yeah, they do like a computer generated model of it based on data they receive back. I mean, and this isn't like me coming up with it or some YouTuber I watch. I saw a NASA guy say this, that they can't really take a picture of the Earth and get it correctly. So that's the reason you'll go and you'll Google each year. You can Google image NASA's picture of the Earth or what they've calculated through their data, and each one looks different. Like the North American continent will take up the whole side of, and that doesn't make sense, because where's South America? It doesn't even show up. So they all look different. So if you Google image the Earth from NASA, they all look different. So what they're doing, they're just taking what they think it looks like by their data that they receive.
Yeah, and that doesn't seem fair either. What do you think, Gutters? What's your take on that?
I have not a clue.
Well,
Be straight up with you. I'm just going to come right out and say it.
You are the only rich person up here that actually owns 2 airplanes. Gutters owns 2 airplanes.
Oh, Lord, here we go.
Yeah, she does. She owns 2 airplanes, and she likes to throw off her wealth upon us all the time. Which
They're so full of shit.
Definitely not. Well, I don't know if you've ever seen. I think I have a picture here from her Instagram. Good luck trying to find her Instagram page. But here is Gutters boarding one of her own airplanes right here, folks. Yes, exactly. And Mrs. Foles keeps asking about those shoes, and Gunners is such a bitch. She won't even tell her where she got the shoes from. It's a pretty bad situation, So we have to deal with that from our rich friends. But I mean, you've been up in a plane. You ever look down at the Earth? Does it look flat, or does it look? I mean, I guess you've never. What do you think?
I've seen it where at times it actually does look round.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that's funny too about where kind of in the whole discussion, everybody sounds a little silly on both sides. They'll be like, well, if you go into 35,000 feet, 40,000 feet on an airplane, you can see the curvature. But then NASA says you can't see the curvature until you're 140,000 miles above Earth.
Yeah, see,
that-
I don't
that-
think I've ever really seen
yeah.
the curvature of the Earth in an airplane. I mean, you're only flying at, what, 30,000 feet most of the time.
Right. It's not
I've
even
never
possible.
seen the curvature.
And
Well-
what they're seeing is because of the windows on the plane, the way they're.
Exactly. That's what I think's going on.
Fisheye lens.
Yep, your fisheye windows.
Well, the Earth is only 24,000 miles in circumference. So every square mile is an 8-inch drop. There will be a curve a lot sooner than you'd think.
Yeah, and I mean, I have seen some of those things. I mean, I can understand the people with the flat Earth, like where they're coming. You people, you.
What you mean, you people?
I mean, I can understand the concept. You know, when you look out and there's a lot of the things where you can see like the light on the, lighthouse or whatever, or the thing that's supposedly 12 miles away, a boat, and you can sit there and see the damn thing. It's like, how is that possible? If, the ark, it should be under the line of sight. A lot of that stuff doesn't make sense, and it kind of makes me scratch my head. I do personally believe the Earth is round, but I don't necessarily know. It's 2026 almost now, and pretty much everything they've ever told us, the great and glorious they, is basically bullshit. So it's hard to, I mean, if I found out tomorrow that the Earth was actually flat, I wouldn't be surprised. It wouldn't be like, oh, the government was lying to us all this time? No way.
I'd be like this. No.
That's such a
Break your heart.
a good point, TF. Like with the drones off of New Jersey, this 3-eye atlas. Most people don't give a shit. They could come out tomorrow breaking on CNN and show us aliens walking around, and we'd
I'd
be
be
like,
bullshit.
all right, well, I'm going to
Those are my neighbors.
Whataburger. Like nobody would
I'm going
care.
to Whataburger.
Right.
Well, you remember when the government came out and, with the whole disclosure, about admitting that UFOs were real, and all that.
No
And
one cared.
Right. Nobody gave a shit. It didn't like trended on Twitter for like 30 minutes, and
Yeah.
everybody went back to fighting over, which the housewife of, LA or whatever was the biggest bitch or something like that. I mean, nobody cares. Alien, well, hell, we don't even care about
Nobody cares until it affects them.
It's
And
like the
then
government just-
they care.
Yeah.
So let's
They
not
just
forget.
they just keep trying to give a shock value to everything. They
Right.
want to keep us scared of something, so they keep telling us something else is happening. Every time it's worse and worse and worse. And now people just don't even give a shit. They don't pay attention to them. You just go about your day.
Well,
'Cause
'cause
they
we
know
which
it's
see all
lies.
which
the-
is probably exactly what they wanted to happen.
Yeah.
Right.
It's desensitizing us.
What
to
about you,
Right.
Chris? What do
The
you think
bullshit.
about all that alien shit they...
Well, it's the fourth thing they're going to control us with. Werner von Braun, who was the head of our NASA and was also a Nazi scientist that we got from Operation Paperclip after World War II, went on his deathbed speaking to his secretary of years. He said, the way we control mankind, first was nuclear weapons, next was the Cold War, third was terrorism, next one's going to be aliens. And that's how they're going to control us, or try to.
They ain't gonna control me.
And here's what I think. The thing about it is I don't think you'll know that they're aliens,
No,
so to speak. They're not going to walk around like
Wait
E.T.
a second.
they're going to be Nephilim.
They're gonna be what?
Nephilim,
What is that?
Biblical.
biblical.
All right. So explain that to KJ. She doesn't know what you're talking about. So.
No.
Nephilim are the children of the fallen angels
Okay.
with humans. And they were here, the flood. They got wiped out,
Right.
mostly, except for a few survived, which they believe was through the bloodline of Ham. And so that's how they're going to enter back in. They've never left. Those are the
So
demons.
the fallen angels, the demons.
Not the angels. They're kids.
Oh.
The Nephilim.
Their offspring.
They're half
Where,
breeds
what is this
from Genesis 6.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna check that out.
Now, does this go into Enoch too? The Book of Enoch, is that part of that?
talks
See, I've
about
never read that, and I know you've read that a couple times, haven't you?
I've read portions of it. Some of it, there's two different books, and one is a little kind of, it's not scripturally based, where the first book of Enoch, you can go toe to toe with the Bible, the Torah, and all that, because all the books line up. But after that, they start getting a little funky. But it really doesn't talk about too much about It talks a lot about the Nephilim. The Book of Enoch does.
So what is the backstory of the Book of Enoch? Was it like a lost book, or was it something they discovered? Wait, where did it come from?
It's always been. It's been in the Ethiopian Bible the whole time. Then it was found again during the Dead Sea Scrolls. It was found again.
Okay.
But it's quoted in Scripture by Jude. It's in the Book of Jude. Jesus quoted it. So the Book of Enoch has been around.
Right.
You know.
So why? I mean, we know a lot of different religions. Like the Catholic Bible has more books than a Protestant Bible. Different things like that. What is it, KJ?
I didn't know there was a difference until we were reading something out of Wisdom, which I've never heard. And so I looked through my, New King James, and I'm like, it's not even in here, but it's a Catholic. I didn't know.
Even the Ten Commandments are different, as in the order that they go. Like if you go with like the Protestant 10 Commandments, honor the, here I am, I don't even know all my 10 Commandments.
No, I know what you're saying.
But the level of like your women and things like that are at the bottom in a Protestant in the 10 Commandments, where in the Catholic and the other ones, that portion of like honor thy wife and, those things are at the top, but they're actually at the bottom in the order of the things.
Interesting.
And in the Protestant, in the Bible, and nobody, we don't care about, good thing. We hope everybody loves their religions. We're not dissing or shitting on any different religions.
No.
We love them all. But there were books when, the Protestant Reformation came about, they had to remove books out of the Bible that didn't agree with what they were now
From Catholic
claiming. So they got rid of those books because that didn't represent their religion that they were starting.
That's interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, it's the same when like Chris said, the Bible, the first Bible was the Bible that was from Ethiopia. They're the ones that actually have the original Bible, and then the Catholics they took that Bible and they took books out of that one, and then the Protestants took books out of that one. So if you really want to go back to the original Bible, then you have to go back to the Bible of Ethiopia.
Gosh, we all got to starve to death now.
Well,
Yeah.
Right? It's like shit. Have you seen the thing where they think that the where like Ethiopians, they claim with the whole theory about the Ark of the Covenant being in Ethiopia? Have you ever looked into that? That's really interesting.
It is pretty interesting. I more or less told Ron Wyatt, listen to him about his discovery of the Ark of the Covenant, which was is in Israel.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've all got, there's the different theories. I mean, some people even think that it was brought here by, the Knights Templar, and it's in, somewhere in, Wisconsin or something, under.
I thought it was Indiana Jones, but.
Well, it could have been.
Thank you. Is it Knights Templar? I'm like, I'm thinking Indy right here.
I love
Just
Indiana
saying,
Jones.
I love Indiana.
Now, who's cooler, Indiana Jones or Quartermain?
Who? Who?
Quarterman.
I don't know who that is. Why are you? Should I know who that? Do you know who that is? Gigi?
Yeah, he did the Lost Mines.
Indiana
songs,
Jones?
Lost Mines.
Yeah.
No, Quartermain. LW, you know who
Who's
Quartermain is.
Quartermain?
Yeah. Yeah, the Lost Mines.
What?
Solomon's Lost Mines.
Yeah, King Solomon's Mines. Yeah.
Okay, well, I go with Indiana Jones.
Okay. Quartermain was pretty cool. You remember those movies, don't you, Gutters?
Mm-mm.
You don't remember them at all?
No, I don't think so. Maybe a little. You said a couple other names that seemed familiar, but not the quarter, whatever you said.
No, I'm talking Harrison Ford, bro.
Quartermain.
Let's
Indy was cool. Indiana Jones was cool.
get back to that.
How about Johnny Quest?
Oh God, Johnny Quest. What was Indiana Jones' real name?
What do you mean?
Well, he wasn't Indiana. His dog's name was Indiana. What was Indiana Jones's real name?
Shit,
Mike Jones?
Mike Jones.
Right, Dustin.
Henry.
Henry, you are
Henry?
right. You are correct, sir.
Wow,
Henry.
good
There
job. You get a bump.
Yeah, you can think
You
of
get a
Sean,
gold
'cause he was-
star.
yeah, he was junior,
Right.
so his dad was Henry too. And you remember Sean Connery saying,
Yeah.
Henry.
"No, listen here, Henry," doing this whole thing.
Wow, that was good. I did not remember that at all. But that was good.
Yeah, it should be on a trivia.
Right,
That's it.
exactly.
That ought to be a trivia question.
LW, you're back with us. Do you remember those Quartermain movies?
The what?
Quartermain, I mean, wasn't there a few of them? It wasn't just the one. It was King Solomon's Mines. It was,
I have no idea what they're talking about.
let me look this up here. Give me one moment.
Wasn't Alan? Anyways, said Alan Quartermain. Wasn't that
Yeah.
from like General Hospital or something?
That's right.
Luke and Laura.
Let me look this up. Yeah, Alan Quartermain. All right, Alan. So yeah, Alan Quartermain in the Lost City of Gold. We got.
Oh yeah, and I googled. Yeah, I remember those.
King Solomon's Mines was Quartermain. Watusi was another one. So I guess they were. Yeah. I guess he's in the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. It says something about that too.
I don't know. I miss all that.
Alan Quartermain and the Spear of Destiny. So it was another Indiana Jones. Yeah, pretty cool stuff though.
That's cool.
Yeah, just looking at these images, I remember those.
Yeah, they were.
I
good
remember
movies.
watching them, but I don't remember the movies.
Yeah, they were all good. They were good movies. They weren't, the best thing in the world, but they were pretty good. Yeah, check them out, folks, if you've never seen them before. Yeah, hey, what's up, Maven? Let me say hey to a few people we got coming in here. We got Raging Against the Machine. We got Maven in here as well. Good to see all you guys. Hope all of you had a very Merry Christmas. Let's see. We got Gypsy in here. What's going on, Gypsy? How you doing tonight? Always good to see Gypsy. Still waiting on my sandwich, though, lady. Still waiting on my bologna sandwich. It has yet to come to me in my dreams. We got Dozer in here. Good to see you, Dozer. What's up? Thanks, everybody, for being here. SO as well. Please, everybody, do make sure you have hit that thumbs up, no matter where you're watching at, X, YouTube, no matter what channel you're watching on. We love each and every one of you. So, LW, you got any other, you got any cool topics? You got any, like, fun stuff that you've thought of? Any questions here for these cool guys you got here?
No, I did not come prepared today.
I love it. I love it. We really didn't know if we were going to do a show tonight or not, but we were like, what the hell? Let's go on ahead and do it.
Yeah.
We know we don't have Nathan here with us tonight either. A lot of people out of town. What's up, Callie, Lisa? Good to see you. So what other topics? Anything cool that y'all have seen? Anything like that? Anything happening down there in South Florida that the hurricane season was pretty easy on you this year?
Yeah, they. I think the reason why because they quit seeding the clouds.
So what do you think about
Do you
that?
really
There's
think
a
that?
topic
Okay,
right there.
that's
What do you
good.
think
That's
about that,
freaking
Sal?
scary.
Yeah, what do you think about that?
Yeah, I think that's what was happening for a while, that they were seeding the clouds and creating more rainfall. It's kind of ironic that Trump actually said we're not going to seed any more clouds, and we didn't get any hurricanes this year. And the previous hurricanes, they've been every year we've been getting wiped out, and so it's kind of crazy.
That's scary.
Yeah, and they seem to be intensifying.
So what exactly? Now I've never looked into this too much. When they say seeding the cloud, what are they doing? Do you know what they're doing, or?
I don't understand it exactly what they're actually putting in there.
It's silver. Yeah,
It's aluminum, barium, and yeah.
My gosh, are you serious?
And when Trump said stop seeding the clouds, he may have said that, and they may have stopped there, but they were doing it just not too long ago. Month ago, 2 months ago, there was a tornado off the coast that came on I don't know. It was over in California, and so and one of the things they said was it was specifically some experiment or something they were doing, and that's what caused part of that. So I don't know. Yeah. Again, it could be just
That pisses me off.
Oh, you didn't know they were doing things like that?
Well, I remember hearing of some seeding, and I thought it was for like agricultural reasons. I didn't realize that it was causing.
That's how it started out. It's supposed to be that's
Some
why they wanted
Yeah.
to do it.
but again, think about it. They're spraying shit into the air. How do you?
Dude, like
I mean,
we popped out of the truck today, and there was like 4, and with all the
Chemtrails.
Yes, and I was like, if it's foggy tomorrow, I'm gonna be mad. It's weird.
Yeah, I don't know how they. You shouldn't mess with nature, or do
Seriously.
the same people too who don't scream about that will get mad about some weird species of fish where there's only 7 of them left in the world. but then they don't take into account, putting aluminum into the clouds and letting it rain down on you. They pick and choose, which tree to hug, I guess. Never quite understood that.
Well,
That's my thing, is that the health, whether it's good or bad for you, obviously it can't be good.
Right.
But that's another thing that, like the NASA, the moon, all this type of stuff, is they talk out of both sides of your mouth. There's been plenty of times that they've admitted to doing it, and they go back and forth of like it's just a conspiracy theory. It's just contrails. But you'll see it. You'll see two planes, two little dots way up. One, it dissipates as it goes across, and then you'll see one that stays forever and then slowly drops to the ground. So there's obviously two different things going on, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then a couple of weathermen will get caught every now and then who used to be in the military. They're like, oh yeah, they just dropped that chaff. When you see the streaks in the sky that stay, they're just testing radar and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it's usually because the numbers don't back it up. I just think because we have the internet, we know every storm that's ever happened. Hurricanes, there hasn't really been any uptick in hurricanes. They're not really stronger. That's a big myth. So that stuff, I really don't believe that it's doing too much to the weather as much as it's unhealthy.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
But I do think it's all like military type stuff.
Well, if you notice,
How to jam radar and all that kind of stuff.
well, and the whole thing with them interrupting nature to begin with, that's just never going to be good for us. Anyways, just pointed out how they're sticking umbrellas. Gates is wanting to stick umbrellas. What did he say? Where'd it go? Yeah, are talking about sending up satellites, umbrellas that will block the sunlight from hitting a large swath of the planet to combat global warming. Yeah, that won't affect us now.
That sounds like a wonderful idea.
Yeah.
I mean, what could go wrong there?
Yeah,
let's put an umbrella up in space. It sounds like something out of Spaceballs. Yeah, the big vacuum cleaner going to come suck all our
What's
oxygen
weird
out.
is somehow he'll be able to do it. They'll get to do it. You watch.
Wasn't that California or something? Isn't that where they were talking about doing that? Something. I thought it had something to do with California. Maybe I'm just assuming.
Well, it goes up into space, so I think at this point it's, it would cover more than just California. But I think that's the whole idea, is covering parts blocking the sunlight that's, having global warming issues.
The sun that gives us life and vitamin D.
D.
What could go wrong?
Yes.
Blocking
What
it
could go
for
wrong?
people? What could go wrong?
We all end up with like scurvy and all kinds of stuff like that. Where I think the whole
Autoimmune
thing.
diseases, the whole
Right.
bit. Yeah.
Well, and that might be what they're after anyway. I mean, a lot of people have been after population control for a long time.
yes.
You ever notice all these rich people really, like gunners, wants us peasants, to just go away and just get out of their way?
How do you feel about that?
Do you hear the silence, fools? Shut the fuck up.
Maybe we should just all paint our roofs blue.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. It seemed to
That
work
was-
for all those rich people.
All right.
Oh, geez. Yeah, Gunner's room is actually blue behind that background, I guarantee.
That's right.
Yeah.
Behind my wooden door.
Right. Yeah, that's a wonderful wooden door. I like it.
Yes.
She's very barnyardy.
I'm very barnyardy.
So, Randy, if you had to pick, like say, as far as conspiracies go and things like that, what would be your most fascinating one? I mean, if you really thought about it, what would be the most, thing that when you heard, you were like, oh, wow, I think that's true. Like, what shocked you the most in your life?
What shocked me the most? I get into I like listening to all that near death experiences. I think that's kind of cool,
Right.
and compared to modern day religion and what people believe and stuff.
Like the things where people have, died and come back and things
Right.
like that.
Yeah, I think that's pretty interesting.
Yeah, there's a lot of weird stories you've heard from people who have, like, they die and they're out for quite a long time now, and then they'll bring them back and they talk about the things they've seen, and sometimes it's scary.
Sometimes it's scary. A lot of times it seems like it's all the same thing, very similar. That everybody sees the same things happen to everybody. Or they'll have very similar experiences and stuff. And there's thousands of them now. So I think that's really interesting to me. To me, it seems like for a long time, religion tried to scare you about death, and now with all these people that are actually coming back that have supposedly passed away and stuff like this, and it's not that bad, So I think that's interesting.
That's cool. Yeah.
Nothing I want to experience anytime soon,
No.
but
No.
I don't have. Now, Chris, there you basically died a couple times, a few couple times, right?
Yes, I have.
So what happened the first time? I mean, if you don't mind talking about that, because that was pretty crazy. I remember that, and we thought you were a goner, and God, that was what 2003.
Yeah, so by semi.
Yeah, lean closer to the mic. Tell that story.
I was running code back in fellow officer, and there was a lot of rain that year, and a hydroplane got hit by a semi and tore me up from the floor up. I had numerous contusions to the brain, lost or broke 20 teeth, broke all my ribs on my right side, 2 on my left, broke my 11 to 12 vertebrae, broke up all my transverse processes, those are the wings on your spine, herniated my L5S1, broke my pelvis, lost my spleen, lacerated my liver, lost most of my pancreas, flattened my right lung, and broke my jaw. And, so, I died a couple times. And one of them was that I remember. I was like in a waiting room. I had a Marine to my right. He was in dress blues. There was an Army guy across from me. Then there was an old guy just in a suit. And we were in a white room. And the door opened up, and behind the door, came through the door was my mother, my ex-father-in-law, and my mother's dog, Princess. And they called my name, and I took a right instead of a left and came out of my coma. But it was so peaceful. I mean, it was like taking a warm blanket on a cold day and just wrapping yourself and just. It was so nice. It was really relaxing, really nice.
So
Yeah, that was scary.
Wow.
do you think you consciously made the decision to take the left instead of the right, or the right instead of the left?
That's a good question.
I pondered it for years and I stopped pondering it. And I believe he allowed me to come back. I think I had some unfinished business, so he allowed me to come back down because my boys were young at the time, and I wound up having a daughter after that. So it all worked out, I think. We'll know in the end.
Yeah, you're sitting here doing this, so
I mean, does it get better than this?
No, I've had it.
No, that was awesome to hear.
Yeah, it was pretty scary.
Wow.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I'm trying to turn your mic up. Maybe you need to get hotter on it, but
Is this better?
You gotta talk deep, like
Yeah.
like you mean
Oh
it.
no, Gigi's gonna get hot.
right, exactly.
Don't get me started.
She'll be bouncing on that ball.
That's right.
What OnlyFans is that on?
Right. Yeah, I mean, I think you're coming through there. Hell, I don't know which one's which. I'm lost now trying to figure.
No, don't do that.
Oh, that's it, right there.
Right there. Ooh,
Oh jeez.
Right. Anyway, we're working.
Yeah.
We don't normally have
Keep
four
going,
people
keep going, keep
live
going.
here at the same time.
Okay.
But yeah, so doing the best we can, folks. We still haven't quit our day jobs.
Craft it. You can't leave until you finish your mission, your life contract. That's what's up, bruh.
Right. Yeah, that was pretty scary there, though, Chris. I remember when that happened. I mean, you were in and out there a few times. They kept being like, "Well, he's gone. Oh, he's back. Oh, he's gone. Oh, he's back." Now, the one thing I can say is, what was about 5 weeks later, we were walking up the hill to go watch Mike Tyson box, going to watch that fight. It was right after you'd gotten out of the hospital. It was like 4 or 5 weeks after you got out of the hospital. You were all on crutches and all taped up and had all this, wraps around your head and your whole body was up. And we're like, I'm not missing this Mike Tyson fight here. Carry this 12-pack for me. And he's going up the hill up there to the Rick's old house, going up there to try to go watch a Mike Tyson fight. I forget who he was fighting. I think it was Holyfield or something like that.
Yeah.
Well, you definitely made it to the fight. So, yeah, we knew right there. That's why,
impressive.
he got nicknamed the Terminator after that.
That's
And,
Yeah.
definitely worked out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did.
He's like Marv. He's like one of those walking miracles. It's like, how in the hell?
I actually met up with you, and we,
Right.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I was there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think about that, LW?
About what?
Oh, about what he says. Yeah, about what we've been talking about, that life after death stuff, and things like that, people coming back.
I thought you were talking. I mean, I didn't know if you were talking about like the Mike Tyson fight, the beer. I mean, I didn't know.
No.
Well, any of the above. Hell, we
No,
can talk
yeah.
about the Mike Tyson fight.
No, I've seen a lot of those stories where one in particular I remember was this hardcore gangster in LA. He was known for murdering people, drugs, the whole thing, top gangster. And he had one of those experiences. And he was only dead for like 10 minutes or something or whatever it was. But he came out of that completely terrified and completely turned his life around and talked about the stuff that he saw was not good that made him turn around a bit.
Oh, wow.
The stuff
Yeah, I
that
mean,
he
I think if you saw
experienced,
something bad, you would want to turn your life around quite a bit. You'd be like, holy shit, what happened?
Yeah, it's not always good things that people see when they go to the other side. There is something interesting. There's there's a book out. There became a movie. There was a small boy. He's like 3 or 4 years old. He was telling his mom and dad of a plane he used to fly, and his parents didn't know they thought maybe he'd seen too many movies, but he knew too much about it. He knew this plane, and he knew a name of a ship that he was on, and come to find out, the name of it was an aircraft carrier, but it was a small aircraft carrier, and so anyways, the parents started looking into it, and sure enough, there was this name of this ship that it was, and he actually knew the name of the person he was, and they looked up, and there was a pilot during World War II, and the little boy knew his name, knew how he died in the plane crash and stuff, and knew how to fly that plane at 4 years old. And now the boy's older, he doesn't remember any of that, but when he first came back, he remembered all of it when he was a small child.
Wow. That's cool.
That is cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty
that's
crazy
awesome.
there. Mm-hmm. Pretty crazy. We got Baker in here with us. What's up, Baker?
No way.
Yo, what's up?
What is up, bruh?
I'm just waking up. What you guys up to?
Wow.
Well, Merry Christmas. The next
Yeah,
day.
yeah, it is. It's after Christmas, right? Yep. Okay. just
Santa
confirmed.
Santa brought us
Look,
Baker.
We still through the new year. Like, come on. Don't bust my balls here, all right?
And a happy New Year.
Yes,
And a happy what?
New Year.
yeah, I think you did say nude year. So how you doing? How you doing tonight, there, Baker? What's going on with you?
Is it night or morning? I think it's morning for me.
What have you been doing? Sleeping for the past 24
Yeah,
hours, or
what's
what's
going
going
yeah, I
on?
don't go to
there?
bed till like 1 p.m. I'm a straight up degen.
Holy
Straight up
shit.
degenerate.
1 p.m.
Yeah, it's about 1 p.m. when I finally went to bed. Yeah. Yep.
What the hell? That
So
doesn't
you
even make
stayed up all
sense.
night and then all morning until 1
Were
p.m.
you at the club?
Well,
the
like I was
afternoon.
up until so like I woke up Christmas Day around 8 or 9 p.m. ish.
Oh my god.
And then I stayed up until about noon, and then I went to bed. And then I missed a call, and you guys were doing a show that I didn't know we were gonna do, and I was like, well, I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna wake up and do it. So yeah. Hey, how's everybody doing tonight?
Yeah, good
Good.
good to have you here, Baker. We had a couple guests here hanging out in the bar with us. Good close dear friends of mine here, Randy and Chris, and you see KJ joining me here as well.
Oh, she's
Right
live and in
here.
person. Oh man.
I know.
I know. We're all sitting here at the cool bar having a good talk. You missed out. We were talking flat Earth earlier. We were talking Antarctica. We were talking all kinds of cool stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh, flat Earth, man. I'm a globetard, just for the record.
We know.
He's a tard anyway.
At least, listen. There's no need to point that out. My tisms are my tisms.
Aw.
That's nice.
That's right.
So
Feel bad,
have
gutters.
you? We were bringing this up earlier, Baker. Did you ever see any updates on the 3-eye atlas? Or are you like us and you just kind of forgot about it?
Yeah. Well, the latest I saw on it is that it's still a rock and it's still floating in space.
Right. So no aliens came down with it or anything like that. We just ended up.
Yeah. Yeah. No, not that I'm aware of. Unless depending on your news source. I mean, there's always those other outlets that say that it's still a spaceship heading our direction, even though it's already past us and close to Jupiter by now. But yeah, no, I haven't seen anything.
Yeah.
I often wonder if the news community and then like what if it's a false flag that the news community gets the conspiracy community spun up, so then the conspiracy community is like, hey, look over here. They're wanting you to look there, but look here because this is really happening, when really, in all honesty, we're just going to go in and attack Venezuela.
Everything's like that to me. Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of how it seems.
Yeah, the whole Venezuela thing, that is pretty crazy. We bombed some other people today, too. Did y'all see that?
Yeah, I thought we eradicated ISIS. What is this crap that I saw?
I don't know. I think they're back.
I love it. How do you eradicate something you created?
I don't know. Ask the measles.
Oh, fair point.
Right. That's COVID.
Those are back. There are
That went
people-
away. That just went away with clean drinking water and being able to wipe your own ass and flush it.
Well, there's huge outbreaks going on right now, especially like in South Carolina and things like that. There's huge measles outbreaks going on. Did y'all know that?
Yes.
Yeah,
and everybody's dying from it, I'm sure.
I've been sick.
Well,
I couldn't
yeah,
tell
I
you.
don't think a whole lot of people are dying from it, but there are a lot of people getting the measles now. And even though that they had the the measles, mumps, and rubella shots that we all got, remember when we were young? I mean, even people who have been vaccinated for those. Oh God, I said the word. He said
the V word.
Yeah, I said the V word on YouTube. Jesus Christ. People are actually getting it anyway. Which imagine
I say
that.
it all the time on mine.
Yeah, I know. We'll just pretend I didn't.
Yeah, they'll get outbreaks in Minnesota a lot with all those like Somalian communities, because they'll have a lot of family and stuff come over from the country where they don't have clean drinking water and good sanitation, so they have it coming over and they spread it.
I would think Trump would get ready to send those guys back. What's the problem? What's the hold up?
Yeah, not sure about that one.
I mean, how many
I do,
billions of dollars did they steal?
Yeah, okay, moving on. Tuesday night, tune into Gutters Pub for all the political talk that you ever want to have. Every Tuesday night on Gutters Pub,
Right.
11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Isn't it 11, or have you backed it to 10?
It's 7 o'clock.
Real time,
10 o'clock.
not that West Coast time that y'all weirdos use.
10:30 fake time Eastern.
I mean, do y'all agree that
Fake time
real
Eastern.
time is East Coast time?
I do.
Yeah, I mean, these other people, they have fake time. Look, we invented the American language on the East Coast. We invented time on the East Coast. We, everything happens from the East Coast. All these other people. Is
Yeah,
all fake.
we know everything happens from the East Coast.
Right.
Yet
Exactly.
everybody's moving west.
We do it first.
Chinese food started on the East Coast.
Right. Fortune cookies started on the East Coast.
Takeout started on the
Yep.
East Coast.
Where's that whole town where the Somalians took over? Where's that? Not East Coast, but
And that's
close
out in
enough.
Minnesota.
Yeah.
Minnesota.
I'm glad I don't live up there. That seems like an absolute horrible place to live at this point.
Oh wait, they're gonna be everywhere pretty soon. They're multiplying.
What are we
Nick
talking
Shirley.
about?
Anyway,
Nothing.
okay.
They've
Oh, I
taken
already
it.
know.
Yeah.
Skinnies.
I already know.
Like
Yeah.
gremlins.
We're
Sorry,
talking about
I
the
did
other
it
kind
again.
of aliens.
Tuesday.
Oh,
Tuesday.
you know that was
Tuesday.
purposely done? Yeah.
It was.
Yes.
The money they defrauded, but that's something else.
Whatever. We'll talk about that later.
Talk about that later.
Billions of
All right, so moving on to a new topic. Getting away from that. Tuesday night, tune into Gutters Pub. There was a lot of fun over there talking about all that kind of stuff. Baker, you still with us?
We ain't scared over there.
I'm man, I'm here.
We
I'm
ain't a
so
bunch
here.
of pussies.
Dude, I had fun, Gutters, the other night on your show.
Good.
And I knew LW made a joke, but I was like, oh man, he's like, this is gonna be funny, because I'd already been out and about, and then I was, started your show. Luckily, it was at 10.
Yeah.
Oh, I had fun. I hope everybody had fun because that was fun.
Yeah.
Did I make a bad joke?
No, you were just joking about me and like, oh geez, here we go, type thing.
LW, your jokes are never bad, sir. They're never bad. They might be in bad taste, but they're never bad jokes.
Oh, she sent a picture of a beer, and I was just like, oh, well, hey, the more drunk, the more
We were
the
at
merrier.
a craft, one of the breweries, so it was fun with the big fire.
She
the
came in
people walking
primed.
around.
This
Hey, I
sounds
got a
like
conspiracy I want to bring up.
Okay.
right.
Oh,
Does anybody think it's odd that Fools has the best microphone sound and the rest of them don't?
Well,
no, we
It all
actually
dropped
worked on,
a
we
little
made
by
point
little.
to do that.
like KJ's was good. Like TF's was perfect, and then KJ's was good, and then Chris's was meh, and then Randy's was.
You know what's so funny
But
is I
it
knew
almost
he would
skipped.
say something.
He did it on purpose.
We knew
I
no.
think he did
It
it on
honestly, we worked on it, but you have to have the others. Whatever.
You would have been better off
I knew
putting your
you would do
condenser
that.
mic in the middle and then letting them talk.
Well, you can't run phantom power and you can't do both. You either got to go all one or all the other. You know what I mean?
Oh, then that's
That's
the
what
problem.
she said.
The mics are gain are too low because you can't run phantom through it. Because
right.
those are not phantom power.
We did work on this for
Yes,
quite a while, and it
actually.
does have to do with how all these are. We got Shure microphone.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have Carol microphones down here.
Yep.
Yes, the Shures are better, obviously. And we're doing the best we can.
Well, the
I'm
one
trying to
Chris
work
is
with
on
you.
is
for the
lowest.
judgment.
I can tell you
Happy
that.
holidays.
Yeah, I tried to
Yeah,
pull you on
you
here
see
earlier
the-
when I called you, but you were sleeping. So.
Yeah.
I was sleeping.
You were taking
We
a
actually
fucking
met. I
nap.
actually sent a text, but
Oh, did
I
you?
knew it's okay. I knew you would.
I think I got you guys blocked.
It's
Hold on
not
a minute.
okay.
Wow, bruh.
It's not okay. You have like
Oh no, I don't.
7
It
jobs.
says right here, Baker, let's go! Exclamation point. Listen, I apologize.
Don't listen me, Linda.
Don't listen to me, Linda. You.
Oh
son of a-
man, good stuff. Good stuff.
Right. Yeah. So, do you got any other cool stuff, Baker? What?
I saw
What have you been following? Come on, I know you
Last
always got
night-
something good for us.
there's been some trends going on my YouTube Shorts for some reason. I somehow got into the whole mimic demonic stuff. Have you guys seen that?
No. But
I didn't
please
even.
go
I
on.
knew what a mimic was, and then there's alleged videos of some mimics out there. Now, of course, because of AI, you can't tell what's real or fake. But yeah, it just
all
showed a
fake.
girl that was looking in a mirror, and the mirror image of her, the face slightly smirked and the eyes sort of twitched, and then she jumped back. So it was just kind of just like one of those things where it's like, oh, okay, come on. But you can't tell if it's AI. There's no watermarks on it. I didn't see any other like editing.
Can you
going
show?
Have it?
Yeah, can you show this to us?
Yeah, I can probably go find it. I
Yeah,
don't know. I've
let's
been
pull it
doom
up.
scrolling pretty bad, so I'm gonna have to go back away.
That's all right.
Yeah, make sure we don't see your history as you're doing this.
No, we
So-
wanna see your
that I'm
history.
not worried
Is there
about.
nothing
That's on a
We
different
need to
account.
see your history.
That's on a different
No.
account. You guys don't need to worry
I don't
about that
want
one
to
on
see your
this account.
history.
I want to see your history.
I know you do.
All right,
but-
guys.
I
We'll just hang,
do.
hang out after chat.
Just a minute. Let me get my screenshot ready.
No.
That's
no,
why I
just-
stopped
yeah,
sharing. That's why I stopped sharing my ex account.
Yeah,
on these
you
fucking
little
things.
pussy. LW.
You know,
All right,
I
well,
always
you
like
guys-
seeing when people share their screen and they're like, "Well, let me go to this," and it has like the little advertisements, the advertisements, that pop up, and it's always the cookies, that you have, and you'll see people and they're like sharing a screen, like, "Well, let me show you the highlight scores here," and it's got all those little pop up ads on the sides. and it's like things for these weird products, you know. Then you're like, oh, what the hell you been searching for on your online? Yeah, you know, yeah, that's always fun. Yeah. So I don't know anything about mimics. You ever heard of mimics before? Do y'all know what he's talking about?
I have no idea what he's talking about.
Well, it's another demonic spirit. It tries to mimic, sound like it'll mimic your voice. It'll mimic your parents. It'll mimic something that makes you feel comfortable to lure you out, and then that's when the possession starts.
You know, yeah, I've had a lot of you know, people try to mimic my voice, but never a demon. So you know, this you know, that's kind of scary.
That could be freaky, huh?
Yeah, I know.
Only gay guys.
Right.
Stop that. That's just so mean.
I know. LW's always trying to mimic my voice.
Right.
I tell you what, man, there is something jacked about YouTube lately, because even when I'm searching, it's like pulling up some. I never watched these videos and it's saying I watched it unless I was really asleep. I don't know, but yeah, YouTube. You guys notice how bad it is lately? Not just with the AI slop all over the place, but the fact is like it seems like they're tweaking their algorithm and it's really throwing crap off.
No,
I'm
I
getting put
haven't.
in some weird, like, I don't know. Because I'm not looking at college football stuff anymore. You know, clearly, fuck you, L-Dub. And
Yeah, as an
it's like,
an Oklahoma fan, why would you be looking at college football
Right.
stuff anymore?
well, you know, some of us like to you know, celebrate our
Waste
sadness.
time.
Thank you very much. But it's been getting bad lately, and like I said, I'm pretty sure these videos I saw were AI. I just didn't like put a whole lot of effort into it. But the fact that for some reason I'm starting to see a lot of mimic videos, it was just kind of interesting to me.
Because YouTube's algorithm knows that you're a heathen, so it sends you all that type of stuff.
Heathen.
Heathen. That was
That's
sweet.
true.
That was a nice
Yeah.
way to say it.
So it looks like you know, Gypsy's in here saying that birds can mimic, and
Yeah.
Birds aren't real though.
yeah, I know birds aren't real. We got Ann in here
Neither
saying
is
mimics are
Australia.
easy to fake on video. So that would be. Do y'all believe that birds aren't real?
I think that's just. I'm sorry.
You
but
think that's
no.
the dumbest thing you ever heard in your life,
Yes.
don't you? Yes, I do too.
They're real.
Yes,
I don't
believe
know.
that.
I've
Can
cleaned
I
up.
say something?
Bird
I think,
shit is real, so
I think birds are real. There's no doubt about it. But let me just say something. Any bird that I've ever found that were deceased, and you like have to move them out of the way because they're like maybe in the way of something, boy, they sure feel plastic when you're kicking them.
Shut up. That is not true. That is not true.
They're crunchy when you step on them.
They are crunchy when you step on them.
especially when the maggots gush out the side.
Ah,
Oh man, wow, this has gone downhill really fast.
Okay, well, Gutters just ruined it for everybody. Thanks.
Yep.
Some of the chickens
No
might
problem.
not be real.
You're
we eat.
welcome.
Now that's true.
Yeah, that is true.
You can tell when the toughness.
Yeah.
There's something when the horn. Oh.
You ever
McDonald's chicken.
Yeah, McDonald's chicken nugget. You know, you get. Well, didn't it used to be like you'd get 6 or 8 of them? Last time I went there, it was like 4 of them in a pack or something. It was weird like that.
Well,
but no matter what, you get that one chicken nugget that has that grizzle thing inside it that's like.
Stop
Tendons,
it.
veins.
It doesn't even look real.
It's a It's a like a tendon or a. Oh, it's so gross.
Yeah, it's like chewing on a damn old fan belt from a car or something. It's
Lips
like, you know,
and assholes.
yeah, not very appealing.
Yes.
Disgusting.
Hey,
Yeah.
Chihuahua.
How we coming along on those mimic videos? Have you got past the okay boomer videos yet?
No, I'm still. I told you, it's way back in history, so I'm just trying to type it out.
You type slow.
Yeah, he's probably about as a slow typer as me. I'm still kind of like the one finger typer kind of guy.
You're
But-
the pecker.
Yeah.
Are you really? Tell me you're kidding.
What, a one finger typer?
Yeah.
A
I mean,
pecker.
sometimes I use 2. Sometimes with both hands, you know, like
You
this.
do not.
Oh yeah, I'm good.
Oh my
You know,
God. Do you?
One hand.
You can, but you can type.
No, one hand.
Really?
That's a pecker.
when I
I
search,
thought that was like something you just had to learn.
well, you know, when I search for things that are, inappropriate, I always sit on my left hand first till it goes numb. And it's like a version of The Stranger.
Yes.
Somebody else
I-
typed that in.
I hope I don't know what you're talking
I don't.
about. My gosh, I hope I.
Got a new girlfriend.
So it feels like somebody else's hand, KJ.
Stranger? My God, that is the freaking most disturbing thing ever.
It just makes it happen quicker, KJ, because it feels like somebody else's.
Almost like the Dutch rudder.
See,
I don't know
look,
what
look.
that means, and
The
I'm
Dutch-
glad.
the
For some
Dutch.
reason, I'm glad.
See, look, Jixer, what's up, Jixer? Jixer Squid gets it.
Oh my
He says I'm a one-finger guy too, and until she can sense otherwise.
Oh,
So,
Y'all.
see,
Y'all.
what's up, Jixer? Good to see you.
And then he goes six-pack
Smile
style.
so big.
That's funny.
Oh, geez.
All right, here we go. So Baker's bringing something up for us here. Let's see what
Got
this is.
Baker.
Yes, anyways, song. Yes, our chat just did leave the PG-13 and just jump right onto X.
Oh,
We'll be
yeah.
watching Fritz the Cat in a moment.
Yeah, we don't mess around with R.
Oh, yes.
All right, so Baker, explain to us what this is.
What's
Talk, Baker.
Oh,
Oh, jeez.
we lost Baker.
We lost Baker.
Baker.
No, hold on. I'm waking up. Leave me alone.
Baker, we need
No.
you.
We want you to talk while you do
on.
this to us.
I'm doing the
Definite
thing.
donut
Just
right
I'm
now.
I'm trying to wake up.
Can you talk
Oh,
slow while
yeah,
you do
he's-
it?
No, I don't want to.
Come on. Work
I
with
have to-
us.
I have to full screen and then I got to do things and. So, this is the video that I had to actually go to freaking TikTok to find because, well, YouTube is not cooperating.
We see nothing, just so you know.
I
Oh,
know,
maybe some
I'm getting it
clouds.
up. Jesus Christ, I'm getting it up. Let me get the Viagra in
What
first.
did Jesus have to do with it?
All right. So here you'll see this is the real side of her. Like this is her. And then this is obviously the mirror. What you're going to look is her eyes will twitch and then she'll jump back. Now, I can't. I mean, I'm sure this is AI, but why I'm seeing these videos, I don't know. So let's let it play.
She needs to get some Windex on that mirror.
My eye twitches.
See what I mean? And then she jumps back. It's like, I don't know.
What?
Yeah, I don't know. But it's, allegedly a haunted mirror or cursed mirror.
Wait.
showing-
Play that again. What the hell did we just look at? I don't
Oh, I
quite
see.
know what we were just looking
See,
at.
go back.
Look at her eyeballs.
You gotta watch her eyeballs here.
Watch
She
the
opens them.
eyeball.
Her eyes are already open. She opens them and she looks this way
Far
where she's
right.
staying straight.
It's not happening simultaneously.
Yeah.
I don't find that.
It's the window deep.
Well, it's kind of creepy, but do I believe
Is it though?
Maybe they're twins.
I don't know.
No, either.
Listen, I came unprepared too. I'm just saying.
Some David Blaine shit.
And this is what you get. You get this.
Yeah, go back. Let's see it again.
I don't know if there's a way. I mean, they slow it down for you.
Her eyeballs are going through her mind. Is what's going through her mind. What's up, Multi? Good to see you, buddy.
I don't know. You tell me. I don't know. Fuck.
Well,
I don't know that girl.
I
in
do
that
want to
video.
say that if you look at the girl on the left versus the right, the hairs don't look like they're in the same place. So you may have a point with their
Could
twins.
have been twins.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they were. I mean, they've got the
just
whole jump
debunked
back
it.
thing in sync where she jumps back, the other one jumps back. I mean, it looks like they've got it synchronized if that's the case.
Well, I mean, twins.
Now, I'm not
can
subscribing to
easily
this at all. I think it's crap, but I
My
just thought it was
eldest
interesting.
sisters are
This is like
twins.
one of a few mimic videos that came up. I was like, why in the hell are there mimics coming in my... What the
I
hell?
like this comment though here. Anyways, says, hell, that's my daily reaction when I first wake up and see my reflection in the mirror.
Like, what the
I know
fuck is that?
feeling.
Seriously?
Me too.
Like, who is this? Who is this horrible looking son of a bitch that's staring at me? Like, what the hell's going on here? I
Yes,
don't
what
know.
is happening?
You have to sneak up on the mirror.
Yes. That's funny.
Oh, geez. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do, folks. I'm going to go on ahead. I'll drop the link. If anybody wants to come up, we can pull one person up at a time. Anybody wants to come up and tell us any, hell, you can just come up and tell us Merry Christmas.
Yeah, let us victimize you one at a time.
Yeah, anything you want like that. But oh hell, I can't see past this one screen.
Happy holiday.
Oh God, she's gonna start singing for us again. All right, hang on. Here goes this. Hang on.
Was it a cockroach?
Right, yeah. No, it's a knot in the wood. It's a knot in the wood. See,
Cockroach.
a knot in the
El
wood.
cockroacha.
Yeah, it's one of those. You know, one of the funniest things, like being from South Florida and stuff like
is
that. You ever see like the reaction you get, like when you're down in Miami or something like that, and you get those tourists, and one of those
Palmetto
goddamn
bugs.
palmetto bugs goes running by, and you watch people just go, "Oh my God!" It's like the, yeah, they're
You
hilarious.
open the drawer. Have you?
Oh, yeah.
Those are freaking scary, and they fly.
Oh, those are the worst ones.
Oh man.
Oh, I watched. We were down there.
Those
not
are not okay.
We were down there. It was pretty recently, and there was. You know how like a lot of like black women can get like very.
What are you trying to say?
Easy.
Well, no, like they can react very
Dramatically.
Yeah, dramatically. I
Yeah,
guess that's a good word.
They're
So
like,
Animated.
Oh, hell no, motherfucker.
right, exactly,
Right.
exactly. So we're sitting at this bar, you know, and we're all sitting there, and this damn palmetto bug comes flying and goes in this black lady's hair, and I mean, she did the whole, you know, oh my Jesus, oh my, you know, and started, and she was freaking out, dancing and like jumping all over the place. It was absolutely hilarious. It was one of those moments where I'm trying to get my phone out to film the shit quick enough, but then it was over by the time I could finally.
That
you know,
was that reaction.
You're like,
was well
please do it
deserved."
again.
right. So I threw another one at her.
Yeah,
I'm joking.
that's funny.
That's funny.
Those are nasty though. God,
Oh,
I hate
yeah.
those. Ugh.
Yeah, they're pretty
Yikes.
awesome. So what I'm doing, I am dropping a link here. Anybody wants to jump on and tell us, you know, any cool conspiracy you got, give us some topics for next year you want us to cover, or just jump up here and tell us Merry Christmas. Do whatever you want to do. There is a link. I will pin it. Gutters, feel free to do the same
already
on your
pinned it.
channel as well. LW, you too, if you would like to, sir. So it is pinned. I'll do this. So we've got this other angle coming over here from the MacBook that I've got sitting here. Yeah, I kind of like it. I know KJ, she keeps looking over here at it. She doesn't really like it.
I hate it. Whatever.
I know.
It's okay.
Right. So yeah, we don't know. Anybody wants to come up, you're more than welcome. Otherwise, we'll
all
just
about the
keep
angle.
bullshitting. It's all about that.
We'll just keep yapping
Yeah.
Yeah.
because we're good at that.
I do like the way this camera angle you made because I pushed the camera back further to get everybody in
Yes.
it. Look at all these goddamn dollar bills all over this ceiling right there.
$20.
At $20. Hey, $20 is $20.
$20.
Hey. You know.
We won't tell you how
put one up
TF
there.
received those $20.
How did you receive those 20?
Most
can't
of them,
tell
well,
you.
some people have came and just visit. A lot of them are football bets
He's lying.
on games
Yeah.
because I always bet my friends $1. But then once we started putting them up there, then some people just show up and, well, hey, I want to sign a dollar bill and put it to the ceiling.
All I have is 100. I guess I could do
He's
that.
done
Yeah,
favors.
we do. We do take hundreds as well. It might not be in the ceiling.
She's gonna
Next
want
time you come here-
change. She'll take down all those other dollar bills. She's gonna want change.
I'm gonna
And it
need
just
some
looks like
change.
Bulls has a bunch of stripper friends. Maybe bets
Right,
football with.
exactly.
I don't know if it was
Exactly.
stripper, but I definitely think that it
Randy, have you
was
put one up there?
not football bet.
Not recently. I haven't put one up there.
Yeah.
Cheapskate.
I have in the past. But,
Right. Yeah, pretty much a whole lot of people have come. And they're like right in front where everybody can't see, but like right in front of us, there's tons of them up here too. It's pretty cool. It's a cool look. One buddy of mine started the trend when I bet him. It was Micah. Yeah, you know Micah. And so I made a bet with Mike on a Dolphins game, and the Dolphins ended up winning, so he signed the bill.
The
And
Dolphins won?
well, yeah, this was like 12 years ago, so yes, they did back then.
I
the
love
70s.
that.
Yeah, the Dolphins, they've had a horrible trend going lately. That new coach they have, I don't know, is he like, did they find him in behind a dumpster smoking crack, or, what's...
Yeah, McDaniels.
Is that true?
Just kind of sucks. No,
was
that's
just
not true.
drinking.
Oh.
No, I'm making that up.
He wasn't smoking crack.
Yeah,
He's
Dipping
back on the bottle.
He's back on the bottle, man.
it was meth.
Well,
Yeah.
Flacco.
then he's probably a nice guy.
Right, exactly.
He's
Little
always wearing those capri pants. What kind of man wears capris? That's especially a football coach.
Does he really?
Yeah, he really does. Yeah,
That's hilarious.
Every game.
I love that.
I don't even like...
Flip flops? What's he wearing?
He wears
Boots?
capris. No,
I mean, what
sneakers. I
shoes?
guess usually just sneakers. Yeah.
I don't even like
Strange.
capri pants are weird even on women. Like capri pants are just like, I mean, wear a pair of shorts or
Flip-flops,
you
come
can't even
on.
decide what you want to wear. It's like, should I wear shorts today or long pants? I know I'm gonna go in the middle.
I do have to
somewhere.
say, if you're already a short woman, the last thing you should do is like a shorter pair of pants because it just makes your legs look that much shorter. So if you want to look like you're 3 foot nothing, then fine. But
Okay, well, I was
if-
20 pounds lighter. I wore some capris with flip-flops around.
Gigi, the plight of the short woman.
Yeah, I mean, it's true.
All right, so Baker, what do you got brought up here for us? This looks interesting.
Yeah, so there's a new documentary that just came out that I'm not plugging, but I am plugging because I haven't seen it, but I'm going to. It's called The Age of Disclosure. They featured this on Fox News the other day, and this is just a 1 minute clip out of it. So I wanted to kind of play it and give like some, I don't know. It looks interesting. It's all I'm going to leave it at that.
I think there's this assumption that presidents can walk in the Oval Office on day one and say, all right, take me to Roswell, show me the alien bodies. I want to see the video of the autopsy. I want to see the whole thing, open it up. I think that really is a naive understanding of how our government works. Even presidents have been operating on a need-to-know basis. The rationale, the justification was, the president shouldn't know about these things because that way the president always has deniability. All they need is a nod in this direction or in that direction. But that begins to ramp out of control. Frankly, I don't even know if the president would know who to ask. You could go to the director of the CIA, nowadays the director of national intelligence, and ask them. And even that person may not know because those people rotate. But the people 3 layers underneath them that are there for 30 years, to them, it's like I've seen these people come and go. And unless they ask, I have no obligation to tell them it exists.
Yeah, I've always wondered that about the president too. I mean, you know that there's things that, like you look at the CIA, what do they call it, the black budget or the dark budget or what is it called?
Yeah, I think it's like the black budget or the
where
whatever.
it's just money that they don't have to account for. They don't have to anything. And I mean, how much is that, Baker? Do you know? I mean,
They don't have a
one
number
time
on
they
it.
lose like $4 trillion they couldn't account
Yeah.
for or something.
They have stuff that's earmarked as like a black budget item, but they don't keep track of that. They don't know. It just goes into the abyss. So yeah, but I mean, allegedly this documentary covers like an 80-year span of the government covering up the fact that there is intelligent beings out there. I even saw one snippet, and I don't know if it was in this video or if it's another video. It might have been Luke Ronkowski on his video, wearechange.org. He's another YouTuber. He was pointing out the fact that, there might be even time traveling aliens that are amongst us or have been here or the government knows about, which kind of goes into the whole interdimensional being that we've spoke about in this show before. But I don't know, all this stuff is pretty interesting to me. It kind of makes the wheels turn because our minds are so focused in one direction as far as like what we've been taught as kids, what we've been exposed to as adults. But when something gets hurled your way, and it's such a curveball, that feeling you get where it doesn't feel like it's right, but you can't not believe it because the evidence is right in front of you. Like it's one of those astonishing emotions that you're trying to process. And that's what I feel the alien side and the cover-ups and the stuff that we're hearing coming out now out of the government. That's what it does for me and probably a number of conspiracy truthers in this case about what they've been saying for years has been happening. And they've been shunned by everybody saying they're crazy or whatever cuckoo, it being the case that the government was actually the one lying. But again, I go back to every time we bring this topic up or any topic that is controversial, when has the government ever told us the absolute truth? Name me one time.
Well, right.
Because I can't name one time.
But that's the thing about that clip and that documentary and a lot of this stuff is the fact that Marco Rubio is saying that. He's a part of the government. To me, that's the conspiracy that they always talk about. Hey, man, there's this shit out there, going on that we don't know about. Not everybody. There's only a certain few people. It's this big fucking mystery. And I think that's to keep everybody distracted about that stuff and a little afraid about that stuff instead of focused on the actual people in government who are robbing the country blind. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, no, you're probably right. I think that there's all sorts of truth to this and what direction the government wants. It's all a psyops, false flag. They want you to look over here while they do something over there. It's always been that way. That's been their game plan since, as far as I'm concerned, it's been their game plan since the 40s.
Right.
Now, and you can argue that happened in 1913 with the creation of the Fed, but yeah, whatever.
Yeah. It seems to me, though, that happens a lot, that they kind of, the people in the government try to portray that things are so fucked up that we have to keep these secrets. So you need us here to take care of everything. There's things that you just cannot know about because it will just disrupt everything. I just think that's a conspiracy in itself, and trying to mask that, that these aren't special people in the government that are protecting us from things, and that they're just fucking thieves.
Well, but this brings up a topic, or this brings up a quandary that I've often wondered about myself, about how, they leave the president in the dark on purpose so that he has plausible deniability. And I bet you they do that with all of these directors that come and go that are appointed by the president. I bet they don't know. There's probably, in my opinion, another shadow entity or another shadow government that's always been there, that gets handed the keys of the kingdom, that then come in and they know all the facts. It's like the president's black book, right? It's got all the secrets and all the everything in there. I almost feel like that somebody like that is being given the keys of the kingdom to say, here's everything that we've got on everything we've ever known about. You're in charge of it. Nobody's to know about it. I wouldn't doubt if that doesn't actually happen.
Yeah, like that's kind of like the deep state thing. Everybody who think, we're quacks about when people talk about the quote unquote deep state. Well, the deep state's pretty simple. We go and vote. Who do we go and vote for? We go vote for representatives and the president. And they have a certain amount of, the president has 2 terms, 4 years that he can serve. But the deep state is the CIA, the FBI, all these people that aren't elected, who've been there for 30 years. Those people are the deep state, They just sit there for administration after administration after administration. It's the same group of people. And how do people like the Bill Gates, the George, or whoever, the Koch brothers, whatever, how do they get to decide what medicines we take, our food that we eat? Like all these unelected people, that's what we're talking about.
Well, I almost think that the amount of money that they've made over the years, it's almost been funneled to them, if you think about it. And they might go to one of these secret meetings over in the Northern California Redwood area. I don't know what kind of meeting would happen over there, but it's almost like they go to a meeting and they decide years in advance, like, hey, Bill Gates, listen, we're going to need your help. We're going to give you billions of dollars and you're going to be rich beyond your dreams. However, we need you to start buying up these plots of land because we're gathering that there's something coming by the year 2050 and we need this, but we can't buy it or it will sound the alarm. We need you to do it. It almost seems like something like that has happened.
Yeah, it's almost like the you talk about like the meetings and stuff. What is it? Is it the Bilderberg? Is that the one that they all go?
The
and
Bilderberg
talk about
is the one
how they're going to get rid of us
out over. Yeah, well, the World Economic Forum come from that. No, I'm talking about the one that Alex Jones exposed. I don't know if you can say it on here because I hear that's another bad word on YouTube.
Hey, I didn't realize we got a guest in the back. Did you hear a beep? Anybody hear
I did not hear a beep. Do we have somebody?
Yeah, we do. We've actually got Gypsy sitting in their background with us. Sorry, Gypsy. I did not even hear you come up. You want to bring her up, Baker?
Yeah, I got her. I'm bringing her right now.
All right, cool. Thanks.
Okay, Gypsy, your video's not up, which is fine, but your audio's live, so you can talk.
How do I put the video up?
I have to do that, and I have to rearrange things. If you want me to do that, I can. But if not,
okay. You can if you want to.
Sure.
I'm kind of high up on this subject. Okay. Back in the late 70s, my father was really close friends with somebody in the Air Force who had access to certain files that were smuggled out of the Pentagon. And I've been slowly and steadily putting those files on my page titled Top Secret 1947. There were 2 presidents that I know for a fact knew about what was going on because they're the ones that started it all. And it was Truman and Eisenhower. And
are you talking about the alien meetup with the government back in the 1950s with Eisenhower? How he made a deal with the Greys that he was allowed to abduct.
It started before that. It started actually pre-Roswell. Roswell was just the big one that actually went public big time. And there was a second crash site to Roswell. Actually, there was even a third that was found later, but they don't really like to talk about it. Yeah, I've been slowly reading those documents and putting that online for people to see it or hear it. Yeah, Truman and Eisenhower. Truman got it started. He's the one that created Majestic 12. And then Project Blue Book followed that. And then, of course, Project Stargate, which was their remote viewing program that also...
Yeah, that was with the Gate kids, correct? Or the gifted and talented, right?
They wanted me for Project Stargate. I was like 7 years old. So my parents said nope. And I ended up being isolated in the woods till I was 16. So yeah, that's a long story. But yeah, in case you haven't figured out, I am a psychic medium. I had my first NDE when I was 7 years old. I fell out of a moving vehicle and bruised my brainstem and was pretty much dead for about 10-15 minutes when my father finally found me lying in the road. And when he picked me up, I started breathing on my own, but I didn't regain consciousness. And I was in a coma for 3 days. And then when I came out of it was when my natural abilities kicked in, and it's just grown ever since. But yeah, I've been a target on their radar since then. And
so Gypsy, you have too. Like we were talking to Chris here earlier, where he has had quite a few moments where he has passed away and come back. Now you've had those experiences too. I mean, can you talk to him about that for a moment?
A lot, yeah. So the first was when I was 7, and then the second was when I was 7 months pregnant. I dropped dead on the sidewalk, but I thought it was just fainting. And a few minutes later, I pretty much got up and walked away. I didn't realize that my heart was stopping. And I went 30 years undiagnosed with AFib, where my heart was stopping. And I would go to the hospital and they'd check my heart enzymes. They're like, there's nothing wrong with your heart. We can't find anything wrong with you. We don't know. We just think you're fainting. But it turned out that my heart was stopping and I was actually dying. And I kept trying to tell these people, it's like, they literally had to witness it. I literally had to have an episode in front of my doctors for them to realize what was happening to me. And that's when they found out that I suffer from AFib, and they put in a pacemaker. And that didn't help because there were a few episodes after the pacemaker where I still dropped dead. So I promise you, I'm pretty well experienced with life after death. We don't die. If you have a near-death experience, you're going to go to the other side, you're going to get some information, and then you're going to get sent back until you finish your mission. It's that simple.
Yeah, okay.
We all sign a soul contract. We all came here voluntarily. We chose the life that we're living. We chose the people that were living these lives with us. We chose the pets that have been in our lives before we came here.
Hey, I love your vision. I love, and by the way, hi,
how you guys doing?
What's up, girl? Hey. But I mean, yeah,
They could
that's. I
actually
mean,
still
your
have it.
experience is amazing, but everyone has their own.
I know they do, and if once you get past that first few of near-death experiences, things change. You gotta understand. Over a period of 30 years, I've had at least 100 near-death experiences.
Yeah.
So
Well, if you live with my mom,
it became routine.
trust me. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Gotta let me say hi.
Go ahead.
Hi.
Shut up, rabbit. Sorry.
Hey, who is this?
Speak to them, rabbit.
Oh, I'm her other half.
What's up?
I
other
have
half?
to say hi one time
Hey.
anyway. So,
Hey.
hey guys. Okay, fine. I just wanted to say hi.
Sorry.
Hi. I hope you're having a good night. You sound like you're in a good mood. Word up.
He
Yeah.
slept all day. He should be.
Damn, that's lucky.
No, I have to.
I didn't even get a nappy nap.
Yeah, well, he's waiting for the heart surgery, so he's been told to take it
Oh
easy.
yeah. Oh well, that's different.
Right.
You better
So,
take it easy. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I can't
Wow,
do
girl,
anything
Gypsy,
but really.
you better be careful now.
oh yeah, trust me. When you get to be this age, there's no problem with being careful.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm going to say this on a serious note though, because this is a serious situation though. For you gentlemen out there, if you, now this is serious. I'm not trying to make a joke here, but this is really serious. If you gentlemen start having a problem with ED, you need to
Yeah,
consult
sure.
your
Yeah.
doctors because it could be a symptom of a heart issue.
Yay.
Okay, I'm not even trying to joke about this because this is one of the things that happens, when
Yeah.
you have a bad
is that a
ticker.
broken heart issue or
What
a
you keep saying?
Yeah, and a narcoleptic penis issue.
And what else do you guys use popsicle sticks for?
Popsicle sticks.
I don't even
Yeah,
know.
you got to crutch it up just in case. You got to create a split.
You really
You
say
know what I'm saying?
popsicle quick.
No, baby. It's 2 fingers.
Oh, what about slivers?
Well, we're not here. We don't worry about no slivers there. Oh, you might be worried about it though.
But I mean, honestly, after 39, which we're all 39 here, let's be real. You should probably get a year checkup every year. That's everybody.
All right,
Right.
this next episode is going to be brought to you by hymns.com.
And her.
Yeah, but on a serious note, though, I mean, when the products you get, like Viagra, do not even work,
Oh,
you
geez.
really do need to consult your
Oh,
doctor.
Mamma mia.
Yeah.
Serious. I mean, because now my spouse is looking at open
I'm
heart
thinking
surgery.
probably a toy store would.
I mean,
do
you
that.
really
Oh,
don't have
well,
to
we
be
got
so
that shit
honest.
covered, honey,
Oh.
long time
Right,
ago.
so sometimes a little bit of honesty
What
goes a
did I
long
say?
way.
Okay.
One
what
thing I
Gutter
will say though,
Pub.
they
What
always
did you
say they always say in those commercials that if you have an erection lasting longer than 4 hours, you need to seek immediate
Yeah, that's
medical attention.
That's a condition
But
called a
if I ever
priapism.
had one lasting longer than 4 hours, I'm not going to be the one needing the medical attention.
I would be pissed.
Oh.
if I
Yeah,
haven't
you're
had
probably
one for
both
4
gonna need
hours.
some help.
Did not attempt to contact me.
That's like
No.
riding a horse and putting him away wet.
What- how
I'll
did
do
we
everything
get
I
here?
can to fix
How did we
it.
get here?
This is too much.
Man.
All right. So,
Yeah, Gypsy.
Gypsy.
See, I was
Yeah.
going to bring Gypsy's video up, but I'm not working
Isn't
on
he
it
about to
anymore.
have surgery?
Bigger?
He need to
I
calm
thought
down.
you handled the controlling things. What
Yeah,
happened?
I am handling it,
4
and I chose
hours
not to
just
now.
foreplay?
You
Who the hell
chose
does that
not to
anyways?
now.
Didn't they call him Rabbit?
They
Oh, yeah,
call
Mr.
me
Rabbit.
Rabbit.
He's called
Just
Rabbit.
foreplay.
Yes, I am.
My gosh.
Well, you know
One
what
time
you
I
can
was
do
a
like a
rabbit.
rabbit.
Now he's more like just an old hare, stew meat.
Is that
my
country
God.
star Katie in TF's house?
Yes, exactly.
It
Yeah,
That's
this
funny.
is.
Yeah, well, it comes from
I
being
made the
together for
trip.
40
I
plus
made the
years.
trip.
Didn't they stumble upon Viagra on accident?
Well,
Wasn't that like they were researching another medication, and then they found that in a lot of the test subjects they had that problem as a side effect in testing.
Yeah,
it was
It's like,
like
how'd your heart do? I don't know, but my heart on did great.
It was a failed heart medication that gave everybody
See?
super boners, and it gave the heart patients heart attacks because all the blood flowed to their ding dong.
Right. It's like, well, it was the other heart on.
Now, why is it? Can't you buy that stuff over the counter in Canada or Mexico?
Mexico.
Yeah.
God, you
In
answered
Canada.
that shit quick.
I know about it.
No, I'm just wondering. Some inquired minds might, in case
You guys
anybody
are
wants to
in weird
consult for some
conversation.
pharmaceutical needs.
This is getting
gosh.
uncomfortable because I'm
is
extremely
too
hard
much.
right now.
When we went to Mexico,
Sounds
man,
like a personal problem to me.
there was a pharmacist that schooled us on all the medications you could get from A to Z. It didn't matter what it was, and that was
Randy,
one of them. He's
you
like,
wanna
"Oh,
say
you can
something?
get this
I was
and this
just
and this."
hoping that when you go to Mexico, you don't get Mexican jumping beans.
Well, you could call them that if you wanted.
What are they saying? Come on, come on. This is funny. I'm liking it. It's funny as shit, man. What a conversation.
You get those roofinols
They can't hear me.
in Mexico, and they always have the side effect of making your ass hurt. So that's
You're
you know,
doing
kinda
it
one of
wrong,
those things.
TF.
Well,
Wow.
no, I'm not
Yeah, it's
supposed
supposed to go
take
in your
them.
mouth.
I'm not supposed to take them. Okay, I see what it says.
Wow.
Well, definitely don't put
We
them
used to get the
there.
black cats down in Mexico.
This is so wrong. All this is so wrong.
You're doing it wrong.
My virgin ears can't take this.
You can
Virgin
handle it.
ears.
Just take deep breaths, KJ. Deep breaths.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Spit on that thing.
Wow.
So where'd TF go? Did he shake off to the porch? He did, didn't he?
No,
No.
I'm sitting right here, hiding right here behind the glass
You
curtain,
pussy.
Yeah.
Don't.
I'm still
Never
here.
mind the man behind the curtain.
I ain't calling you Oz. Sorry, but I'm not calling you Oz.
Oh, y'all. Come on.
Wow.
All right, well, since we've all made everybody feel uncomfortable,
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. My bad.
no, I for some reason can't really hear you guys very well. So
Hear who?
if I talk over anybody over at Traveling Fools or the bar, I apologize.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you going to start judging us, Mr.
Yes.
No, I've already
Nasty?
done that. And your report card is in
Can
the
you
mail.
hear me now
He
that
judged
my
me
mouth's
on my
right on
panel
it?
and
Yeah,
left
actually,
the
I
other
can
night.
hear you now. I can hear you
Oh, well,
much better.
good. Okay, well, I'll make sure to keep my
Yes, keep doing
mouth.
Stay on
Okay.
it, KJ.
Anyway, y'all.
Get down
Finish it.
on it.
Finish what
Hey,
you were saying.
Gypsy.
KJ.
No, is Gypsy still here?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
here.
she's still here.
Okay. Hey, it's been so fun talking to you, girl. It's always good, and we're always thinking about you guys, and I know you've had a lot going on.
Where's my sandwich at? Where is my sandwich?
I was
How come
gonna
I
tell
have been
you,
looking
you
for?
know-
Wait a minute. Where is my sandwich? All I asked for was a bologna sandwich on Wonder Bread because I always say
With
that is the
Miracle
best
Whip
sandwich
dressing.
with Miracle
What's
Whip
with
while you're on
Miracle
a
Whip
fishing
dressing? I
boat
don't want
fishing.
God, I love Miracle Whip.
Oh God, I want.
I
a
haven't
bologna
had
sandwich.
Miracle Whip in a couple years.
You people disgust me.
Listen.
Your nasty Miracle Whip.
So I guess we that's why he can't. We need to be up on this
Get on
and
it.
ignore the smell.
That's
Hey,
right.
fools. Hey, fools.
Put your lips on it.
I left
Like
you
you mean it.
instructions on how to find that sandwich, and I don't think you have found that message yet, but maybe I put it in your inbox. But if you really want to know
In
how
the
to find the
inbox, I
sandwich,
feel like we're at work.
Done sliding in a sliding that
I
sandwich
put that.
in the
I put
DMs.
that shit in your. It's funny.
What I think she meant to say was the
Oh my
meat's in the
gosh.
middle. Both.
Need more Miracle Whip. More Miracle Whip.
Dude, Miracle Whip. But dude,
She
I haven't
gonna
had
be
that
a
in
miracle.
forever.
We can whip
And I
it.
fucking love Miracle Whip.
Miracle Whip.
But
All right,
no
man.
one else eats it in my family, and so I stopped buying it.
Well, you
I need to buy it.
Yeah, you need
a
more
family
Miracle
thing.
Whip. It's good with
It's
Miracle
so
Whip.
good.
Here,
It's so
listen.
good.
Miracle Whip is only good with bologna sandwiches. I don't like it on a ham sandwich. I don't like
I don't
it on
eat
anything.
ham sandwiches. I
But a
eat
bologna
turkey.
sandwich with Miracle Whip is quite good, especially when you're on a fishing boat out.
Oh yeah.
Come on, Randy, you can vouch for this.
I try not to eat any mayonnaise when I'm fishing.
Yeah. Any mayonnaise when you're
That
out in the
was
sun
very
in general.
serious. That was a thoughtful. I try not to eat any mayonnaise. When
Mayonnaise
I'm
and
fishing.
the sun don't go well together.
No, I agree, 100%.
No,
Yes.
you get yourself some. What do they
Even
call
Baker agrees.
I 100% agree.
Good. Do we sound better when we're
that?
up on it?
Ptomaine poisoning.
Yeah, so I can actually hear you guys when you're up on it.
Okay. Well, I do appreciate that because we were waiting to hear your knowledge.
Well, you know, we tried to bring in the audio snob for a sound
did.
check before this, but apparently they
Sorry.
were asleep. So we had to deal with
we
our
did the
own
best
things.
we can. You
Yeah.
mother.
Yeah, exactly.
Listen,
Busters.
not everybody can live the degenerate life like I do, okay?
That's
Sorry.
true.
We know.
That's true.
Anyways,
All right, Gypsy, what else you got for us there, Gypsy?
like I was telling you, I left you instructions on how to find that sandwich.
And
You just
where do I find these instructions? You keep saying you left into my inbox.
on your page. I left a message on your page
I've
on
looked and looked and
Traveling
looked for it.
Fools.
I get so many alerts, but I have looked for this thing over and over and over again, and I cannot find it. Hell, it might be harder to find your message than the goddamn sandwich to start with. So,
Well, why don't you DM me on Messenger at Gypsy Spencer, and I'll just give you verbal instructions.
Just so everybody can know look, these are my alerts in the past days, like the past 2 days.
Oh
on
my
YouTube.
God, this was a while ago, so
Look,
I guess I have
look.
to send you a
I'm
new
go
one.
make him a bologna sandwich real quick so we
Yeah.
can get this taken care of.
No shit.
Look,
But
these
see,
are
the whole
people
point
that are
is
alerting
he's
me.
got to learn how to find it in the astral plane,
My bologna has the
Oh,
first name.
because that's where I put it. It's in the astral plane.
Oh my God, this is bad.
My bologna has a second name.
Absolutely.
Holy shit. What have we done? Happy New Year. Happy New Year. You know what? At least they say your worst show will be the
Oscar
at the end of
Mayer.
the year. So no, I'm joking. This is an absolute blast.
Askelmeyer has
Well,
its way
you know what? Let me tell you something, though. You know, because of
I'd rather be on
because of
the
your
Astro
because of your
Plane
show.
than the Astro Glide.
Oh
Man, you always got to take it deep.
Yeah,
That's what
well,
she said.
take
Ba-dum-bum.
take it deep with the Astro Glide. I mean, what are we talking about here?
Just don't put the bologna in my
Yeah, you
inbox.
got to choose your words wisely around that
Don't
comment.
put the bologna.
Y'all.
in my inbox.
Silly. This is silly.
Yeah, this is, but pretty fun though. Pretty fun. We kind of needed this.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And we're sorry about everybody out here for our shenanigans tonight, but you know
No,
we're
I'm
having
not
fun.
sorry.
Yeah,
Let's-
I ain't really sorry.
Let's
Oh,
have
this
some
is great.
laughs.
It's great. It's Friday
Merry
night. We got nothing else to do. Everybody's
Christmas.
broke from Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the truth.
Now
Speaking
let me
of
ask you
which,
this,
being
Gypsy.
broke,
Let me ask you this, Gypsy. Hang on. Let me ask you a question. So, did you get your Jenny yet?
You know, I was just about to mention the Jenny. No, we haven't gotten it yet, but we have raised $80 towards it. Thank you so much to your viewers and family in the chat. And it's all come from watching you.
Aw.
So
Really,
you know,
really. So you've actually go on. So Gypsy does. Her and her husband are needing some help getting a new generator for their camper there. Gypsy, you know, it is the Christmas season and stuff like that. Tell everybody how they could help you out with that, because we really don't want to see you freeze to death. I mean, we actually do kind of like you over here.
I love you guys too. I do have a donation link. It's square.link /u/0xghh 1FLL, and I'll post it in the
That is
chat if
not
that's okay.
complicated at all. Yeah, you better post that
We're
one because
never gonna remember that.
Yeah,
You gotta
that
I
post it, girl.
know, but that's the one that Square assigned to us, and we haven't figured out how we can change that yet because we're so computer stupid. I'm doing a YouTube channel using just a freaking cell phone, and it's so old it's obsolete.
Can't be
So
that obsolete because we're talking to you right now, girlfriend.
I mean, I'm running all
yeah.
I'm running all of this off of an old Nokia right now. Thank you, Baker, for helping me out with that. But we've got this running off a Nokia flip phone right now.
That's funny.
No, but seriously, yeah, post it.
I
Is
will
it there?
definitely post it. Thank you so much. I'll definitely do that. I think most of your viewers have become my subscribers already, and if anybody hasn't, please do. I mean, there are new videos of.
Hang on. Make sure you drop your link to your channel in the chat as well. Make sure you do that. Everybody go over there and sub up Gypsy. She is a good friend of the channel. Yeah, she doesn't make good, or she might make good sandwiches, but they never get delivered. I'm blaming it on the DoorDash or something like that. I still have not got my bologna sandwich in my dreams, but I am waiting.
Astroplane.
Stop waiting and start looking for it. It's not coming to you on a silver platter. It's sitting in your locker in a brown paper bag with a snack.
That's right.
Oh, you threw
There's
a
a
snack
snack
in
in
there?
that
Oh,
bag,
my
and I'm
God.
not telling you what it is. You gotta find it.
Scooby snacks? I'm thinking there might be some Scooby snacks up in there.
There might be. You gotta find it to find out.
Oh, she's going deep.
Oh, jeez.
Hide and go seek, mother.
Forget about it.
Hide and go seek in the inbox.
Well, see, the point is that we all have those abilities to do what I do. Everybody has those abilities. You just got to learn how to use them.
Just need the Miracle Whip.
For women, it's easier. We're moms. We have those eyes in the back of our head. We can just sense what our children are doing when they're in the other room. It's natural.
Boy, that's a scary thought. Sorry, Mom.
Yeah, you should be. I'm sure she knew.
We have eyes in the back of our heads as well.
I raised a boy, trust me. We knew when he was up to no good.
Gross.
Oh, please
Let's
don't
not do
talk about
that,
that. Yeah,
please.
let's not go down that road. What's up, Daniel Berry Sports Highlights? Good to see you, buddy. So Baker, what do you think about all this? Yeah, you have to have something to say to Gypsy right here, Baker. Baker.
Yeah, Baker.
No, I tuned out a long time ago.
Baker the maker, bruh.
You
Yeah,
lost me
he's
at the
afraid to
hard-on
come over
talk,
to the dark
sorry.
side.
All right.
It's okay, but anyways, what I was saying though about what does our government know? What don't they know? I have been posting documentation from top secret stuff that has probably since been released to the public or available. But when I received it, when my father received it, I promise you, it wasn't unclassified yet.
Now, wait a second. Now, I remember we talked before. It was a while back ago, but we briefly spoke about the JFK stuff. And
Yeah.
you said that you said that you had some information or more information, or about kind of not the mainstream information that's out there. Would you
Right.
care to share just a little tiny bit of what you know about the JFK assassination?
Well, JFK wanted to expose the alien stuff. Not to mention, he wanted to disband the Federal Reserve, and the bankers weren't going to have none of that.
So you believe that it was Lee Harvey that actually did it?
No,
or
he
do you
was
think
just a
that-
scapegoat. No. He was just a scapegoat. No, that was pulled off by the CIA. Come on.
Wait, so you don't believe that Lee Harvey Oswald actually did that from
No.
the book suppository?
No, I don't think he was the kill shot.
Let me ask Chris this. Chris, what do you think about the Lee Harvey Oswald thing? Do you think there's more to that with, Lee Harvey Oswald was the first assassination ever caught on live television. That is a good trivia question there. But do you believe that he acted alone with all that, or where do you fall on that one?
No, he didn't act alone. No, he didn't make the kill shot.
Do you believe he made any shots?
Yeah, I believe he took a couple shots, but he didn't do the kill shot.
What do you think, Randy?
Well, I think they just came out and talked about it. And they said it was the driver. The driver did the kill shot.
Well, some people say that. Some people say that at this point, but it's another one of those ones that everything's like, oh, we're gonna. It's kind of like the Epstein guy files. They say, hey, we're gonna release all this to you, and then all you see is a bunch of black lines. Well, that's redacted. Oh, that's redacted.
Well,
oh,
did
that's
you see
redacted.
they screwed up because you can
don't see
actually
any.
unredact
None of them
them.
are going.
Well, all they did was change the background color of the words and made it black. So when you go in and change the black background color back to white, then all the words popped up.
Well, that's kind of a false thing too. So like that's that girl that was doing it. It's very few. It was like 1 or 2 pages that you could do that too.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see. More stuff's coming out.
I saw. Speaking of the redacted stuff, but I saw that there was other Epstein file stuff that came out that apparently you can take it and put it in a certain notepad. You can copy the redacted part out and paste it and get the words out. I think I saw that on. Was it the Quartering that was showing that?
Yeah, there's a lot of people that are doing it.
Though.
So, yeah, it's going to get really ugly here real soon.
No, it's
well,
not.
I think that we've already
I
known
don't
age
think
of
anyone
ugliness.
I don't think anyone really cares anymore. I think they're making a mockery of it
Well, they're
all.
making a mockery of you and me and everybody else
Right.
who wants to
Yeah, and
actually
they
know
play
the
us like
truth. And they're
But we'll
like,
never know.
we're going to release this. And everybody's like
Clinton
hand and
was
foot.
there,
They're
like, give me a break. Like, they're all these, like, come on.
Boy, okay, so here's
But
another
it's not
thing.
just about
Wait a
Clinton.
minute,
It's
Gypsy.
not about any
wait a
one
minute,
person. It's about an entire
on.
network.
Wait a minute. Let me say something. Now, I don't believe that everybody who went to the island
Correct.
is necessarily tied into all that stuff. So I hate that when, it's like, oh, that person flew on that person went there,
Now,
that
if
person
they went
did
there
this.
multiple times and over, that's
I think there
different.
were very,
But there was something
very
else going
many.
on there. It was also drug running and arms trafficking and money laundering.
Let's all be, I've said this from the get-go, that son of a bitch ain't dead. He's
Right.
not dead.
He's not.
He was CIA. He was Mossad.
Yes.
He was all
Yes.
that. He is still sitting there somewhere living it up.
Yes.
100%. 100%.
Hey, you know what his new name is? It's Victor Williams.
I've never really.
And he
bought
lives
into
in
that theory.
Texas.
Hold on, LW. I want to hear what LW has to say.
I've never really
One at a
bought into
time.
into that theory that he's still alive until now. I'm the most convinced that he's still alive.
What?
Remember,
I wanna hear.
His bank
Okay,
account's
okay,
still
okay.
active.
I want to hear what LW has to say.
Yeah,
Wait.
Gypsy, hang on.
Well, there's
Okay.
nothing. Okay, did you see the Department of Justice? They released that video of him trying to kill himself the first time.
A
They put it on
video of-
their. They released
No,
it on
I
their
didn't see
website and their Twitter account.
No.
And
what?
but that
I've
was an
never seen
AI.
that.
But that was like a fake video made in like 2019.
I
Right.
never saw that. So
The Department of Justice got caught trying to
No
like fake the
way.
people out.
Fabricate.
Can't be.
And they
Well,
immediately
yes.
they immediately deleted it.
Let's
Once
be
people
honest,
called him out
LW.
on
Do you remember when when he was in his cell and they had two replacement people because the two normal jailers called in sick that night? So they had two replacement people. And then for some reason, those cameras went out in front of his cell.
Right.
What was it, like 2 minutes before he supposedly did that? And then there's some weird wax sculpture thing of saying, oh, there's him laying there in a, carry-off thing, deceased. And, hey, y'all just have to believe what we're showing you. And it was like, this is the biggest bunch of bull. So you look at the guy, okay, so you look at somebody like Jeffrey, the Jeffrey E. guy, and he was bringing in people. That is a total. They're getting dirt on all kinds of people around the world, all kinds of political leader, princes, king, all these people, and they have dirt on everybody. That is total Mossad. That is total CIA. That is total everything. So they have dirt on everybody around the world that they can use that against. Do you really think, oh, now we're going to put him in prison, and whoopsie, all our cameras went out. Nobody can see what happened. It's just a thing. Oh, those guards aren't even the normal ones. Those two guys were sick, and we had to bring in new guys for that replacements, temporary replacements. And who are they? Oh, no, we can't tell you who they were, any of that. I mean, they lie to you. It's like, look, squirrel, and then they move on to the next thing and just move it on along. And we're all just a bunch of fucking morons that are just supposed to believe whatever the hell the government tells us.
Just like Hitler.
Well, it's just so much. It's just an overload of stuff that pretty soon it's like when somebody says, well, what don't you like about this? Well, there's so much it's hard to even pinpoint anything because they've overloaded us with so much bullshit.
Well, that's a
the
good
video
point
itself shows he wasn't dead.
It's a good point that Chris just made as well. With just like Hitler, and we did a whole episode. YouTube didn't like it too much, but about the Argentina and Hitler, going there. I believe that probably happened. They're like, oh, well, wait, the Russians, found something. Oh, they brought them out, they burned them in the thing. Oh, well, wait a minute. No, that's a woman's skull. That is not when they test it later on and all this stuff like that. And you have all these people in South America, all these Nazis, all of them, they went to South America. That is documented. They had already set up huge infrastructure there. There is all that stuff there. I don't believe that was actually him that they drug out, burned, and then the Russians come in and take it. And the Russians still haven't released or they finally did and said, hey, this is a piece of his skull that we'd had, and they tested, and it's from a woman. And it's like, oh, okay. Well, yeah, that didn't happen. And they, smuggled them out of there.
Right.
Well, just think about it. Right. Like, think about it, logically, right? Like, he was put in this position. He didn't just wake up one day and be like, well, this is what I'm going to do with my life. I'm going to, do all these crazy things. He was chosen to do this. This guy has no college degree. He was teaching math at a high school. It went from teaching math at a high school to being gifted a $70 million home. And all of a sudden he had all these financial clients worth billions of dollars. So he was chosen to do this and paid to do this. So who was he paid by? Okay. He was paid by countries to do this, certain countries to do this. So do you think that this guy wouldn't cover himself? That he had all the videotapes, he had all the information? Do you not think that he had other ways, like, well, you can't take me out because I've given this information to this country or these people. So you'll always be compromised. I'm not the only one that has it. That's the reason he's not dead.
Well, there's another reason why we know he's not dead was the video of them removing him from the jail cell. They made sure they got a photo of him sitting on the floor, tied up against the corner of his bunk, and his face was not blurred out.
No, I don't watch all that stuff.
And then when they took, let me finish. When they took him out of there on the gurney, they didn't cover his face up. He wasn't in a body bag. He was tucked with a sheet, and his face was not blurred. If he was deceased, they would have been forced by law to blur his face, and they did not do that.
Okay.
Reason number two.
Let's be honest here. Working for those, those alphabet organizations and, Messiah and things like that, I don't think it was a dummy or a fake wax figure or any of that.
It was staged.
Really him laying there.
Staged.
And he just lays there, takes a picture. Oh, okay, there you go.
Right.
Now he's out there. All right, Gypsy, what else you got for us? I got somebody else in the back room. Got to bring them on. They've been waiting for, for about 10 minutes. But what else you got for us?
Sorry. His bank account is still very active.
Oh, I guarantee that. He's still rich. He's living it up. He's drinking coconut, out of coconuts in a hammock somewhere.
New face, new name. Yep, he's got a new face and a new name. You would never recognize him. Anyways, you guys, great. Thank you for having me. And I'm going to get off here so somebody else can have a chance. And I will post my stuff in the chat.
Good night,
All right,
girlfriend.
love you,
Good
Gypsy.
night,
Yeah,
you
make
guys,
sure you
and
post
have a
all your
safe
links
holiday.
in there, all that kind of jazz. Thanks for coming up. Merry Christmas to you.
You
and
guys
yours,
too.
to
You guys
and
too.
Rabbit. You and
Good
Rabbit.
night, Gypsy.
Give him some of them pills. Turn them back into a rabbit.
That's funny.
Heart surgery. Heart surgery. The heart surgery might help.
All right, there you go. Pump it up, baby. Pump it up. All right.
right.
See you later,
Good night,
Gypsy.
guys.
Thanks a lot for coming up. Next up, we have a man coming up here. He needs no introduction, but
I think he does need an introduction.
we definitely do have
Here we
one
go.
for him.
And keep having as many Duggars as possible. So it's going to be a Duggar America, everybody.
Yeah, she's definitely horrible, but we do have Mr. Duggar. How you doing tonight there, Bubs?
Yeehaw. What's going on?
Merry Christmas, Mr. Duggar. Mr. Duggar, we've got some friends of ours sitting here with us. Also, very avid fisherman. Mr. Duggar was a professional commercial fisherman for many years. And what do you think about all this nonsense, Duggar? Hey, go take it away, sir.
Well, first off, right on the last part of her conversation when he's talking about Epstein and all the pictures gone, they need to bring that old trick they used to do in the old Western days. Just put them on a big board and set them outside the store there for a while and let people go by and look at them.
Right?
Make sure it's
real.
Them. You know, or
Mussolini.
Every time somebody croaks, they got to have a big film on them. But I don't know with this AI stuff coming up, they can change that. So, I don't know. Other than that, I support Trump. I support the American way of life, and the crazies will be crazies. Thank God we got beer.
Ain't that the truth?
Yep. Thank God for the beer. So how was your Christmas, Mr. Duggar? Merry Christmas to you,
I had
Bubs.
such a spectacular snot slinging drunk that I ain't had in a long time.
Nice.
I went over with a partner of mine. We sat there and drank beer. And we ate barbecue brisket sliders till we about passed out, and we had a good time. Watched a couple football games. I didn't know the NFL was that the Lions had outfits like they got nowadays. Don't even look like football teams. They look like some, I don't know, some different leagues football team. And Minnesota didn't even have purple helmets on. What the hell is that?
Well,
where's the world going to?
Somalis.
Right. He blaming it on the Somalis over here.
Yeah, freaking Somalis. You trust them guys, I'm telling you.
Them sons of bitches.
Oh my God. Damn those. So what do you got for us tonight there, Duggar? You've got we've talked about all kinds of things. Now, Mr. Duggar may or may not be an absolute an alien. He does invasions and stuff like that. He says that if we subscribe to his channel and stuff like that, he will not probe us when the time comes.
No, I never said that. I always said
I'm looking for the program.
I always said we'll spare the lives of the
Chris
ones
ain't
that
afraid of the
are
probing.
loyal subjects, so but yeah, I'm sorry I missed a lot of your show. I was off putting landmines in the world of Rust and having a little fun over there with a buddy.
In
And
the world of Rust.
oh,
That
dude,
is
it's a trip. Them little
I need a
bastards come
t-shirt
after
that
me.
has-
They destroyed my base, man. I mean,
Hey, speaking of T-shirts, we will have Abbinormal T-shirts out here really soon.
Oh,
KJ already
yes.
said she wanted one. We're trying to figure out where the brains should be placed. But we did see. She give me a glare over here. Well, one brain. Yeah, we're trying to figure that out. Big Dog Ma, good to see you. Merry Christmas, Big Dog Ma. I did see where we dropped a bunch of stuff on Nigeria earlier. It was supposed to be, sandwiches, but it didn't work that way.
What was y'all's main topics y'all were talking about tonight?
None of the above. We just
Honestly,
Viagra.
Miracle Whip.
Miracle
Do you
Whip.
like mayo or Miracle Whip?
LW, how you doing, comrade?
Good, brother. I guess
Duggars, do you like?
Baker, how you doing? Miss Gutters?
Howdy, Mr.
everybody.
Am I
All
muted?
up there
We're
on the panel.
muted.
Who's
we know?
on the
No,
panel?
he's ignoring you.
He's
He's
ignoring
ignoring
me?
your question
Wow,
about
that's
Miracle Whip.
cool.
I am Duggar, and I approve this message.
You mother.
You know, I had, like I said, I had a great Christmas. Everybody else have a good Christmas?
Yeah, I slept through it. It was great.
I had an excellent Christmas.
Dude, I'm telling you, I don't even drink anymore, and I had a good time drinking.
We
And,
didn't even drink.
You know, but I remembered I used to be kind of professional at that too, but I quit it, you know, but I had a few beers with the boys, and it
I love
almost
it.
turned
I
into
don't
a
drink
poker
anymore. I
game.
just drink beer and wine.
Well, you know, there is a difference. Like when you've been pulled over or, you know, any kind of thing like that. And it's like, have you been drinking? And you're like, well, no. And they're like, well, you smell like alcohol. And you're like, well, I've only had 2. And it's like, that's not drinking. I mean, you know, like having a beer isn't drinking. It's like having 15 beers is, now we're hitting that level of we're drinking, you know. Yeah, it's like, you've been drinking? Well, no. You smell like alcohol. Well,
You know, that's when all this
that's
bullshit.
Not drinking.
That's when all that bullshit commie started anyway, when they got on to you for having a beer in your truck when you're driving home from work. You know what I mean?
Or
Used to
smoking a
cops
fatty.
would if they thought you were high, they'd follow you home. Now they want to snatch you up, take your car, give you thousands of dollars of fines.
Yeah, where's that link that I got? I mean, maybe I can find it right here. I don't know if it'll let me switch. Oh shit! I just wrecked everything.
Are you buying Mr.
With the
Policeman?
baby in the car
Well,
seat?
good night,
God
folks.
damn it.
Are you going?
Yeah, I
No.
can't.
Baker?
Well,
I
I
thought it
can,
was a
I can go
curtain
to
call.
this. Hang on. This is going to
Oh,
wreck it for a
smart ass.
second, but this is a good clip. Let me just go to this right here. And hey, there we are. We're on big screen. So look at that, guys. You're on big screen. Here's one of the best clips ever.
Any attempt to restrict drinking and driving here is viewed by some as downright undemocratic.
It's kind of getting common is when a fella can't put in a hard day's work, put in 11, 12 hours a day, and then get in your truck and at least drink 1 or 2 beers.
They're making it laws where you can't drink when you want to. You have to wear a seat belt when you're driving. And pretty soon we're going to be calm in this country.
Any attempt to restrict.
Right. So there you go. That's what happened right there
That's
when
not the truest thing I've ever
They're
heard.
always picking on the Southerners.
Right, exactly. Yeah, exactly. It's always the northerner, the carpetbaggers coming down here picking on
That's
us
right.
South Florida rednecks, you know.
You know, it was fake news. The South actually won that fight.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there you go.
All right.
So what else you got for us, Duggar? We're going to wrap this thing up in a second.
I'm
But
going to scoot out of here. You take the words out of my mouth anyway. I was going to scoot out of here anyway and let y'all bring somebody else up.
well, no, there ain't nobody else
I
to
just
bring
wanna
up.
say
You're the
happy
last guest. You are the last guest of the night. Mr. Duggar, you are, can you give everybody a Merry Christmas blessing or something like that? I know you like to do that.
You know I can. I want everybody to just stop and think about it for a second. You know, if you're having troubles in your life or you're worried about anything in the world, you can always hand it to Jesus. So I'm going to start that with Dear Jesus. Like write him a letter and talk to him as your friend and say, Dear Jesus, I pray tonight that everybody that has reached this channel tonight is just truly blessed. I hope that if they have hardships or if they have any kind of people in the hospital, that you'll lay your healing hands on them. And dear Lord, if everybody didn't get what they wanted for Christmas, they had you, and that's the best gift of all. And we thank you, and we glorify your name, and we come to you in your name, Jesus. And we ask and thank you that. Amen.
Amen.
Amen
Thank
to that,
you. I
Mr.
love
Duggar.
that. Thank you, Duggar.
God bless you, sir. God bless you. You know we love you, Mr. Duggar.
I got one last
Merry Christmas, bums.
Doodly-doo.
See you, Mr. Duggar.
Duggar. There we go. We got Mr. Duggar. Well, listen, folks. We've gone over 2 hours. We do appreciate everybody watching. Anybody got any last words? Anybody got any sound advice? Better than Mr. Duggar's. I don't think there is any sound or advice other than what he said. But
that was good.
Randy, did you have fun coming on this podcast tonight?
Yes, it was very entertaining. Thank you, Brendan.
There you go. See, you almost made it the whole way.
Right?
There
damn
you go.
near.
How about you, Chris? How about you?
It was a joy. You know, I liked it.
I liked it.
I
liked
liked
it a
it.
real lot, man. Especially the Miracle Whip. Make me happy.
Thank you, Gammy Time.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Gammy. Remember when Gammy Time? I remember going to Gammy Tine's house, and Gammy Time used to let me. She would bring us in there, and she would be like, "All right, here's your Cheerios," and she would put it there, and she would put a goddamn bucket full of sugar in front of me, and say, "As many teaspoons as you want, as many teaspoons." It would be like syrup. I would put like 15, 16 teaspoons, and she would just laugh and then send me home to my mama. And yeah, it was good old Gammy Time. Shout out Gammy Time.
That's funny.
Shout out to Gammy Time.
All right, KJ, you got any last words? Here at the Magic City Lounge. I mean, you're getting to hang out right
No,
here.
I've had such a good time. I feel super blessed right now, and I hope everyone has a great last. From Christmas to New Year's, it's always a little weird, right? It's a weird space, and I hope everyone gets to enjoy it. And then celebrate the new year and reach some goals in 2026, y'all. I'm excited about it. Let's go.
Oh yeah.
Woo woo.
Yep, there's the woot woot. I was just waiting on the woot woot before I proceeded on. Gutters Pub, what do you got coming up for us? You going live Tuesday night? What are we doing? Some kind of a New Year's party over there? Pre-New Year's party? Or what you got for us there, lady?
I believe I will be going live Tuesday night. And yeah, it'll just be I don't know. It's pretty close to New Year, so we may just be chill again, or who knows? There could be some political shit in there, but we'll see. I should be live.
We really need to get Chris over here on your Tuesday night show. He would be absolutely gold. No, Chris, you don't even understand. It is a heated Tuesday nights political shows over there on Gutters Pub. We don't do politics over here. You want those? It's fun. It is fun. Look at him
Always
nodding
welcome.
and smiling. Yeah, he's like, I'll give you.
That's my alley.
I'll send you home with a microphone if you will join that show.
That'd be
Yeah,
nice.
it'll be fun.
He likes a microphone.
I do like the microphones.
Yeah, you just got to lean into it.
Back to the
Gotta
microphone.
lean into
There
it.
you go. You got to get in there. on
Almost
that
make
thing.
love to it.
You
Get
know,
up. Oh yeah, nuts on the chin.
You-
That's what
That's on the
yeah,
chin.
you got to
yep.
lean into it like you do with Chaz. All right,
Right.
LW.
Just always
you
think
got,
about
you got any
teabagging.
last stuff coming up for us here or anything like that? You going live anytime soon? What you got going for us, brother?
Well, I know this. There's two types of people in this world. Those who like Miracle Whip and those who don't. A lot of things make sense tonight. KJ and TF like Miracle Whip. So I'll just leave it at that.
But I love mayo too. But
I like
Miracle
mayo,
Whip.
too.
I'll
Ham
bet
sandwich
Queen.
with extra mayo, good.
I'll bet
I always
Queen
use
likes
turkey.
Miracle Whip.
I'm not a strange meat.
Turkey sucks.
Person.
Turkey is
Sorry.
the absolute worst. It has no-
BS.
Oh my God. Okay.
Or bologna.
All
once
right,
in a
you're
while
not
when I get
allowed here anymore.
crazy.
If I could just mute your microphone, I would
Disgusting.
right now.
Mute yourself, too.
Unfortunately, you're sitting here next to me, yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Baker, you still here with us?
Oh yeah, sir.
All right, close it down for us, sir. What do you got for us?
Well, I mean, as far as things going on with the show's concerned, new year, new start, right? We all got to brainstorm and we got to think of some lives. So please chat, visit abbynormal.com, go to contact, send us some ideas.
Yeah.
You know, we're always looking for new topics. We're always looking for guests. If you got somebody in mind, let us know. One of the other things I'm working on in the background is getting our own Discord server running for our members of each channel. So Old Man Builds, Traveling Fools, Gutters. It'll be an added benefit to be in the Abbinormal Discord channel. I'm still working on that. I'm still updating the website. So a lot of back end stuff. I know that I have not been on panel but I am still very much a part of this. I'm just in the background doing my thing. So, please visit abnormal.com and send us your ideas.
Love you, Baker. Love you, man. And we really do appreciate everything you do. It was actually really cool to have you back on panel tonight. It was kind of like a Christmas miracle. It was like,
there you go.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Thank you.
Every time you hear a bell
miss you.
ring, hey, Baker comes back on
A
panel.
baker gets his wings.
Right.
That's right.
Exactly.
It's his wing.
So, big shout out though, everybody who tuned in tonight. I have no idea what YouTube is going to do to the stream because we talked about all kinds of stuff that we probably shouldn't have.
Oh, yeah.
But it was a lot of fun. I like it. Were you the dude playing a dude? Playing a dude over here?
Playing another dude.
Right,
I'm
exactly.
a dude who don't know no dude I am.
So listen, Happy New Year. Merry Christmas. Happy Festivus for the rest of us. We
Happy
really
Kwanzaa.
do. We really do.
Happy Kwanzaa.
Yeah,
Hey, that's the
Kwanzaa
thing.
as
Happy
well.
Yes,
Kwanzaa.
exactly. Happy Hanukkah. Happy Kwanzaa. We love everybody.
Right, exactly. We do love everybody.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for tuning in. Make sure you tell us bye in the outro. Tell us bye. We like seeing that. We love each and every one of you. Thanks for being here. Hit the thumbs up on the way out or hit the thumbs down and tell us we suck. Either way, we like having you here. Thanks so much, everybody who tuned in. Happy New Year. Probably Sunday night trivia will happen this week, so be there or be dead.
Good night.
All right. Have a great night, everybody. Thanks so much. And
So sweet.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, I do romantically talk every now and then there.
Oh, geez.
Christopher.
Nice. That's nice.
All right.
Isn't that
Look,
nice?
you're still alive, though.
Go ahead. Somebody slip up.
Yep, exactly. Gutters is like waiting on it.
I am.
Waiting for it to happen. All right, good night, everybody. Thanks a lot for being here. Yo, P. Digits, didn't even see you come in. Good to see you, P. Digits. Merry Christmas. Thanks for always being around. Love you, P. Digits.
Enjoy.